I ain't gonna lie, I meant to say this before we started. Dog, they are cooking you for the cooking Makai take.
Me?
Yeah.
What take did I have?
You kind of doubled down on her brother being a bitch. Whole time that was literally her little brother from her dead sister.
It was her sister's son who had passed that she takes care of.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
I didn't
literally
know.
the reason why she needs to cook.
I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Don't apologize. No, see, and I was mad and I was worried this would happen. Do not apologize. It is still cooking with Kyron. Nothing, the jokes don't change. I promise
Okay,
you.
go ahead.
You see how whoa.
I'm stamping it. There is no apologies for the jokes made about cooking with Kyron last pod. I will double down on it for me and Souls. There is no going back. We made jokes, the jokes stay. He still looked like an awkward teen. I don't care.
But the difference though is that, like, okay, they expect that from, Damo or whatever. Like,
gotta be racist.
From B Souls, it was like, whoa, this is crazy. This ain't he black? This racist. That's what they said. So I'm just letting you know.
All right. I apologize to those offended, man.
You was making jokes too, Omar. Did you apologize to the timeline already?
They expect stuff like that from me though. So yeah, they expect stuff like that from me, and it's not that. If I say stuff like that, it's not crazy. B Soul say stuff like that, double back too.
Okay, so when we're all
Triple
making
down.
jokes, I'm the only one that gotta apologize. Okay, I apologize.
Yes, yeah, that's usually how it works.
You could have said fuck that, and then that would be the new expectation. Then it would be a problem. But see, you apologizing now, yeah, it's gonna be a problem every time.
Ladies and gentlemen, no sage means 3 hours. Welcome back to another episode of the Let's Keep It a Buck podcast.
What are these laughs?
Oh, it's gonna be one of those episodes.
I'm about to say it's one of those nights, man.
Yeah.
You must have had a good gym session. You must have had a good hoop run. How was the hoop runs?
You got buckets?
I didn't even know. Wrap the dude up. Tried to go for the ball, like he got the rebound. Tried to go for the ball, and then I got on his back. Man, all right, I'm trying to let you go. I hit him in the nuts. Didn't know I hit him in the nuts. Small balls, but so he starts throwing elbows though, like and everybody was like, "Damn, wow, you." It's kind of out of pocket. I ain't gonna lie. And Juneteenth is around the corner. Even the people that know that, okay, I'll be fouling a little bit. They was like, yeah, it's kind of crazy. And then people was trying to tell him, like, his teammates, yo, that wasn't even all I called for him. No, he's just wrapping me up. Me, wow. So then later on, he tried to explain himself to me. Hey man, I didn't mean to escalate it. I mean, but you did though. People be saying stuff. I didn't mean to. You did though, but you did. Remember that. Remember that you did that. What the fuck?
Was the dude white?
Come on now. You know who it was. You know exactly.
Why are people apologizing, man? I don't get these apologies. I wouldn't apologize. You hit me in the nuts. I'd have said that immediately. He hit me in the nuts.
Hey, and you know what's crazy? And I promise you, I would have understood it. Just don't because you meant to escalate it. Yo, bro. I escalated it. Whoa, he escalated this. I escalated it. You did hit me in the nuts. It was a reaction, but I'm gonna tell you this. I don't think it was intentional. That won't happen again. Cool. You didn't mean to escalate it. You did mean to escalate it. But like somebody in the chat said, if I up there and start letting it go. Now
I'm the bad guy, right?
I'm the bad guy.
If I shoot you, I'm the bad guy.
Oh, I escalated you. That's what I'm gonna say.
This man Omar came up here and said, "This nigga tried to apologize to me, and you think I'm gonna let you apologize? Come on, man! Like he gaslit his apology.
I just don't understand.
The invalidator strikes again."
I just don't understand. Listen, man, if you're new to this, you want to be true to this, make sure that join button, that like button, that subscribe button. Yeah, he is trying to get it down.
He tried to slide it in there. Look at him.
Make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. You know, word of mouth actually works. Took a picture with a guy at Smoothie King. Let me tell y'all something. I don't even know his name. He said he watches my videos. I don't know if he watches the pod, but I'm gonna talk about him. I wanted to say something to him there, but it's funny when like young dudes recognize you in public at like a workplace, but they're with like people that don't know what's going on. It's like, oh snap, that's you don't know him from YouTube? People, fucking YouTube.
You watch YouTube?
You dork. You dork ass nigga. So then what's it called? So then he hands me my smoothie and he's like, can I take a picture? But he's like looking off me. Sure. Takes the picture and then turns to tell me something. Can you tell? No, he's not shorter than me. He's taller than me, but he can't give me eye contact. Me. What? What's wrong with you? Young man, be secure in yourself.
Yo, you're evil, bro.
How is that evil? Oh my gosh.
I'm saying you starstruck.
Okay,
damn.
He just watched your video on his lunch break.
He said he watched the video on his way to work.
Yeah, imagine watching a video, you look up.
Oh my God.
What?
It's you. Like
doing this. B Souls, can you no, that's weird. I mean, put your chest out. You're gonna be in a nervous situation.
Different, bro.
Man,
oh my God.
Insane.
Yo, if he ever got the gold plaque,
I don't even want to know.
I don't even want to know.
You think people gonna be able to take pictures of me? No, let me stop. I get the gold plaque, man. We still on the floor at DreamCon. We still on the floor at DreamCon. Yeah. If you're an audio listener, please leave a 5-star review. B-Soul, you got a 5-star review. Is the pod down for anyone else? No.
This is I don't know who this is from. He says, please bring back Let's Keep It a Partner back for the one time. Last time y'all did this was super funny with your partner's funny perspectives. Sage, maybe stop trolling and open up the second phone and choose one of your Monday through Fridays. Also, shout out to Uncle Omar. I thought he was going to troll and tell me to cheat on my girl when I DM'd him.
Oh, shit.
But he had some good advice for the bro. This is C-Rod.
C-Rod? He ain't going through it for real. Yeah.
The validator.
He ain't going through it for real. Nah, because the situation, I ain't gonna lie. And I kind of said it.
Dumb, imagine go to someone, yo, I'm going through it.
No, you're not.
No, you're not.
What's the issue? What's going on?
You're not going through
it. That's going through it? You're good.
Because I done been through it. B-Souls, no, y'all know. I done been through it. He ain't going through it. He ain't going through it. Tell you something.
That's 3 instances in a row.
I tell you, girl, man, shut up. Shut up.
Shout out, Let's Keep It a Partner, man. We do got to bring that segment back. That was fun.
My girl not even funny.
My girl's slowly adapting to my humor, and that's what makes her funny. It's great.
I got a story for it in a minute. Since Sage not here, we're gonna slow walk this thing. Yes, leave your 5-star review. We need your 5-star review. Last but certainly not least. I do got the guys here with me. B-Souls, how you doing today?
Good, bro. Doing good. Went to our friend's grad party this weekend. Had a good little weekend.
Your friend's still graduating and still not making as much money as you, ain't it? Huh? Flex on him.
Ugh. No, what's up, bro?
Yeah. Damo, how you doing today?
I'm doing great, man. Enjoying Father's Day that just passed. Shout out to all the fathers out there. Hope y'all had a good day. Apparently, to all the fathers, we all had the same day. It's hilarious.
That's up to the dads, man. Last but certainly not least, if you want to support us, the best way that you can do that is by sending a super chat. This is a super chat. $110 from Mystical.
Oh my God. Let me pull up the YouTube chat. I'm tripping.
Oh man, not again.
Mystical says Sage coming? Question mark. W no Sage. What the dog doing? I've been saying that. I've been
That's
saying
tough.
that. W whenever anybody leaves. Who gets the most super chats? Or who gets the least amount of super chats when somebody leaves?
The least?
Is it Ubisoft?
Maybe.
Yeah, it's ain't so. Yeah. You gotta leave more often, man. See what happens. See what happens. So far, Mystical is the official sponsor of the stream. He's the only reason why this is even possible.
Shout out Mystical.
Give him a freestyle demo. Give Mystical something. Give him something.
I got you. Somebody beatbox. I need a beat. Mystical. I'm trying to get physical. Yeah. You my guy. You my star. I'm trying to drive you around in the car. I'm trying to go around to a bar. And then I'm trying to give you this chocolate bar. Pause.
They say AO rap is easier to pull off for some reason. I don't know.
Absolutely.
Straight minds think alike. Straight minds think alike. Shout out to Mystical, man. Sponsor of the stream. We will stop anything we're doing to read your super chats. Listen, we got a lot to get into. So let's get into it.
Oh my God, another 100.
No way.
You can't fool a real nigga. You can fool them. You can fool the people that are not paying attention.
Listen. Shouts out to Mystical for sending 100 pisticles and becoming, well, he still already is. That's $210.
Off the rip.
A sick Negro.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
I'm going crazy, man.
Shit, that nigga had me scared, but I held my own. Fuck that.
Mystical says W Pride Month, and we are going to have a conversation today about, is it really Pride Month? Is it Pride Month if the Burger King logo doesn't change on the commercials?
It hasn't felt like Pride Month. I don't know, man. It hasn't felt gay. It hasn't felt gay at all. It felt like a normal month.
Shout out to Mystical sliding in $200 in 4 minutes, 6 minutes, 7. That's
Record time.
Record time. Damn, y'all hate Sage out there. Okay. There's a lot to get into. Mad straight outside. There's a lot to get into. First, we never had this conversation. Look, B-Souls, the last night that we were at DreamCon, we went out. You and Tim stayed in the B&B. We all went out. We kicked it. We went bowling. Question was asked in the car. So how does everybody feel about Tim? All right, let's get into it. I know, I already know the actual answers. Damo knows the actual answers. I want to see if people are willing to be honest and open on the podcast. Look at Damo laughing. So the question, because we know how we are on a trip. This time we allow people we don't know. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So wouldn't you want to know? Like, oh, y'all, I mean, hey, guys. Yeah, I know Tim can be Tim, but like, you know, how was he? So, Damo, how was Tim?
So I want you to know, Omar is the nastiest person on the planet. The nastiest person on the planet. He's so bored. But I will say word for word, or attempt to say word for word, bar for bar, what I said in the car. I was skeptical at first. I was like comfortable because we did start the pod with him, but I was skeptical at first. But right, like at the very beginning of whenever we got to the rooftop venue, whatever it was, I quickly realized A, Tim cool, and B, I see why he's the best man. Tim is a genuine guy. Tim's a good dude. That's what I said. If I'm lying on more, let me know now. That was my answer in the car. Tim's a good dude.
Wait, so y'all were driving and you were just like, to Omar, damn, I see why he the best man.
No. We were driving and Omar did just this. We're niggas is yapping. We just chilling. I'm playing music, vibing. Him turns the music down. Hey, so let's be honest. How we feel about Tim? I'm like, this nigga's nasty.
Now, okay, that's fine. But what you said is true. I didn't take away what you said. What you said is absolutely true. What you said was true.
What'd you say?
The car was positive. It was positive. I don't even understand.
Positive receptions in the car.
From everyone? Because it could be a net positive, but you know the invalidator invalidates. So nah.
Let me tell you, he did not want it to be a positive reception.
I didn't say that. I didn't say
You didn't say anything.
Nah, but what Damo you said?
Hey,
how do you feel?
Souls. One by one, went around the car. Everybody, yeah, Tim cool. Omar. So Omar, Tim cool, right? Yeah, Tim cool, yeah.
He
wanted pushback.
Everybody, listen. I left it open. Now, if we snitching for real,
about to say if we want to snitch,
if we snitching for but it was a positive reception. Honestly, Tim was cool. He need to stay out of the front seat. But I said that to you even. He need to stay out of the front seat. Tim is a guy. I see why. I would pick him as my best man.
Tim's a W guy, man. Yeah. Tim's a W guy.
He's a Worcester, Massachusetts classic.
Yes. He taught me how to play beer pong, man. That's a good dude.
Wait, is that your perception? He's of Tim at the trip?
I mean, everything I got was like,
you talking to me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, I think he did good. It was good. It was chill.
Nah, Souls is taking it back. We were doing a stream. That man Souls. Damn, I was really hoping Omar Sage come take the mic real quick. I'm trying to step off. That nigga Tim, shit, pass that shit back. Pass it here. I got you. Go ahead. I'll hold it down. I was like, and you said he was gonna be nervous to be around the content shit. You was worried about him fitting in? Come on, bro.
Nah, he was cooling, bro. He was cooling.
Only reason why I bring it up is because sometimes you bring you try to mix friend groups. I know you was nervous.
I was.
Sometimes you try to mix friend groups, then you gotta turn to your guys and be like, "Hey, man, my bad." I ain't
gonna lie, the beer shit. I was like, just let him have some beers, man. Just, I know it's only for him.
That's his thing, man. I knew immediately. He was like, "So, what beers to get? Me, beers? Oh, y'all don't drink beer?" I was like, "Hey, man, if you drink beers, get beers, man. Go ahead, get comfortable."
Then he got Coors Light. Me, what's going on?
He got beer.
Oh shit, this ain't even like play. This for real, bro. Okay.
Well, you really drink them.
Yeah. And the espresso martini. But other than that, it was cool.
What's wrong with espresso martinis?
Espresso martini was cool. Sometimes I have opinions. Me, damn, we drinking early. I mean, you said it too, though. You said it out loud, so I thought it was okay. Me, yeah, is he? And then, let me get another one. Who paying? No. Let me stop. No, but I was dead ass. I was dead ass.
Omar's about to be so nasty at my wedding, bro.
How?
He's gonna be observing every little thing. The music.
Man. That first pod back.
How do you feel about the music?
That first pod back. Ooh.
So Filipino food, huh?
No, really, I'm gonna use the wedding because your sisters are gonna be at the wedding, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna use that as time to learn more about the Olivia Rodrigo, Sabrina Carpenter, Charlie XCX drama.
I'm gonna personally use that to learn about your obvious rich lifestyle back home, because if the Soulless family start telling me about one maid, he was being modest. We had a maid per household. Like, oh, everybody just okay.
That when they gonna come into the wedding. This it?
You were being modest.
Guess we tried to save.
He did say small. It did say small gathering. Okay.
Yeah, it did say small. Okay. That's why you didn't fly out all the. Mind you, we knew B Souls was rich when he was talking about. Oh, I gotta fly out this person.
When did I say that?
You did. Oh my God! You said you were flying out people for the wedding.
It was 2, and I'm splitting a ticket. I did not say I'm flying them out fully.
That's still 2 times.
Yeah,
2 times more than I do.
Yeah, that's not what happened. Okay, let's get into it. Listen, I got one scenario in the tuck. when we was at DreamCon, and we'll get into all this. I promise you, there's topics to talk about. There's things to cover. When we were at DreamCon, there was somebody in the Discord community, and I like the Discord community. Please, if you're in the Discord community, that's where you come in and you just say stuff. You just say stuff, you know, and just drop it in there. Just drop it in there. We'll respond to it. We'll talk. It'll ultimately become a podcast topic. This is around the Zoe Spencer Kai Cenat, she's a woman friend overstepping her boundaries situation. Cool. Rebel asks, I have a question. This has been kind of bugging me for a while now. In the generalized sense, what is wrong with your female friends hanging out with you if you have female friends? And why does it always have to be a caveat involved being, hey, my male partner, female friend, doesn't want the male friends around? But yet those male friends was already established friends before you even got into a relationship. So how does you being in a relationship now change the fact that if a male friend is trying to reach out to you to simply hang out, it's always considered either or will be a problem. And he wanted to know something serious, right? It was, I promise you, the way that it was worded was nasty. This is where it really takes a turn. Talked about this in a Twitter space. Somebody laid out a scenario. They have a female best friend. Their girlfriend of 6 months knows about the female best friend. They're going on a road trip, right? They need to get an Airbnb. It is the female best friend, the person in question, the person's nephew, and the person's brother. Their homeboy from a long time. That's their brother. So 4 people.
So the guy, the friend, nephew, and brother.
4 people. Yeah, in total. Female best friend says, hey, look, in order to save money, this is in front of the girlfriend. We can get an Airbnb with 3 bedrooms and me and you can sleep in the same room. That's what she says.
Wait, the girl best friend said that?
The girl best friend says that. She says, we can get an Airbnb.
Okay.
With 3 bedrooms and me and you can sleep in the same room.
How did you respond? And how much smile was there?
Now, apparently there was no problem with this at all. Would y'all let this fly? Does this fly? Is he tripping?
Hell no. That's straight from a porn scene. I'm good.
Wait, so
I've seen that scene before.
His female best friend said in front of his girlfriend that whatever it was, and she was okay with it?
She was okay with it until they talked about it in the space.
Was
then
she
she
in the
became
space?
She wasn't in the space, but when they got off the space, that's when she said, you know what? I think it's funny that
It's always
they always think it's funny.
So I'm asking y'all, is that a problem? Is there a problem with, because he said he wasn't going to do anything with her. He said he might have slept on the floor.
Of course.
They might have slept head to toe. That's his female best friend, though. He's not thinking about it. He sent the picture. She looks good.
Have they ever slept in the same room / bed and done nothing before?
No. This would be the first.
So yeah, this little nigga is wildin'. I ain't gonna lie to you. He's wildin'. That does not fly. We ain't gonna just be trying shit you can't just try shit or do new shit in the relationship. That's not how that works.
So 6 months into the relationship, your girl couldn't ask you that?
Hell no.
Hell no.
You ain't did this before. Hell no. What? And honestly, if the roles were reversed and my female best friend says that in front of my girl, bitch, are you dumb? No, I'll sleep on the couch. Don't worry about it. But why would you?
And
why would you even allude
my
that?
girl? I'm with my girl.
Recorded. I'm recording and hype her up. Babe, beat her ass. She is disrespectful.
My thing also is, do you think it depends on how she sleeps? Because if she sleeps just big t-shirt, panties on, that's
not none of that matters because I know how I sleep.
If she sleep big sweatpants and you sleep, how you sleep, butt ass?
Basically.
Okay, you sleep butt ass. She can't sleep big t-shirt, big sweatpants back to back.
No.
Nah.
Wow. Okay.
Are you letting it fly?
Oh no. He was out of pocket for that. He was
Every time
trying
you
to.
do this, I'm like, wait, what do you think?
He was trying to get us to believe that was normalized or whatever. He was trying to get us to believe that was okay.
What was the argument? What was the argument?
He said that's the female, that's the homie. If I would have wanted to smash, I could have been smashed. Mind you, not I'm in a relationship. That was his answer. If I would have wanted to smash, I could have been smashed.
And y'all asked them if the best friend's fine, right? Like
I got the pictures. She's attractive.
Oh yeah, nah.
Didn't he
And
say
she recommended it? Yeah, no, bro.
Yeah,
that Airbnb gonna turn into Temptation Island real soon, real fast.
at that point you got to beat though, right?
Just don't put yourself in that situation, man. I'm sleeping on the couch. We're trying to save money. I'll just sleep on the couch. It's fine.
Why can't she though?
You said why can't she? No, I agree with that too though. We could rotate too. We could rotate if it's gonna be multiple nights. But now after saying something like that, you literally can't you can't even sleep in the room. You can't you can't even go on a trip at this point. I ain't gonna lie. We can't even go on a trip. If you talking about, oh, we can sleep in the same bed. I don't sleep with clothes on. I get hot and I get wet. No, we can't sleep in the same bed.
Why isn't the girlfriend going on the trip?
It's not for her.
Would it be better if the justification was they got a 2-bedroom Airbnb and it was 2 and 2?
You need to be sleeping with your nephew. The person who doesn't know her should be sleeping. And in fact, no, because as a man, you need to sleep on the couch or the floor.
Honestly.
Yeah. Now, unless you want to fuck. If you want to fuck, sleep inside her, even.
Well, yeah, that's why I asked. Did he smile when she asked?
Sleep inside her. And I'm not even trying to be funny. People are gonna think I'm gassing it. Don't pull out either. If you're gonna risk the relationship for this one time, don't pull out. Hit her with the I can't believe we're doing this.
Yo, stop.
That should be
That's the one.
hey, that's the one.
Yo, you're sick, bro. You're sick, bro. What's up? We're really doing this.
That I can't believe we're doing this is crazy.
This guy is insane.
that I can't, because that's gonna make her go.
Sometimes I really just be asking myself, what goes in your mind, bro? Like,
what you mean?
Like, this is like, it's impressive how creative you are sometimes, bro. Like,
man, don't act like you ain't never said nothing like that. You can't. There's been times where you couldn't believe you was doing this. Come on now, stop. Stop.
And if you haven't,
you're right.
I'm about to say, and if you talk about something I haven't, then we got a segment for you later, buddy.
You're right, man.
All right, let's get into it, man.
We're really doing this.
Oh my gosh. I can't wait to tell it, bro.
That's the Justin moment.
You ever sit back? Oh shit, this is crazy.
I can't believe it.
All right.
I sound like Jason Tatum out there.
Damn, this is insane. It's not even somebody saying cheated. It's not even cheated. We just talking about just normal sex. Oh wow. Damn, I can't believe this is happening. In a good way though. All right. So this is coming from the FaZe clan. We as men deal through some of the same situations. You know, just a couple months ago, I was saying that every man is a Justin from forever. So with that being said, FaZe Adapt has made a list of top male canon events. All right. We're just going to give our reactions to all these biggest male canon events right here. We might even point out our top 3. We'll go from the bottom. Wii Sports.
Wii Sports is crazy.
I didn't even know that was a canon event, but okay, we'll keep it going. Drake, Ninja, Travis Scott, and Juju Fortnite stream.
What minute is he talking about?
I'm about to say I did
not watch it. I'm about to say I was a grown man by this time. I'm sorry, but
I was there.
How was it?
Fire.
Oh my god. Okay, this one is one. Ray gun in a mystery box.
Never played Call of Duty. So.
That's tough.
Yeah.
It hits, especially when you have it in them late rounds, boy.
Especially when you need it. First gamer tag. Still remember it.
Yeah. That shit was freaky for no reason. It was a randomly generated one.
OBJ catch.
Remember it.
I saw the vines. Didn't see it live.
I saw it live.
Yeah, I don't remember watching it live, but that's when I was in the midst of Julio Jones is better than AB, and then Antonio Brown or OBJ came out of nowhere, and it was like, gotta fight for this guy. Chief Keef dropping Love Sosa.
Dropping Love? I'm about to say, dropping Love Sosa? Crazy. I remember Love Sosa when it was hot, but dropping it? Yeah, okay, buddy.
Come on now, we gotta Adapt wasn't
Ain't Adapt 32?
But still though, he was come on.
I say Adapt is around our age, so I know he lying about dropping Love. Stop it.
I typed in Adapt on Twitter. Oh, he's 97. He don't remember.
I'm gonna say he's around our. That's what I'm saying. He's around our age. He does not remember when it dropped.
Ding dong ditching.
Was too fat.
Absolutely.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
Not in the state of Georgia. My mom taught me not to do that. She said don't do that. Derrick Rose's ACL tear. Not gonna lie, I remember it. Tough titties. He was never beating LeBron in the Heat anyway. So
yeah, I was a Rose hater then. So I'm not saying I was happy. I was like, damn, that's tough, my nigga. Let's go, Bron.
Kevin Durant to the Warriors.
I remember that. Like it was yesterday.
I watched the video I made on that shit the other day. Yes, I remember it.
Parking lot of my high school. My dad teaching me how to drive. Got a notey. Dad, it just happened. I thought he was going to the Celtics. No.
Him. If you don't put your hands on the fucking steering.
10-2.
10-2, bro.
Oh no. My dad confided with me. Wait, he did? No, show it to me. Yeah.
We gotta talk about the moments where your dad was actually cool, but hot dog. I don't know.
Your first hot dog, I guess.
Last day of high school. Forever?
I remember last day of high school. I actually do.
Yeah.
Forever? Last day of high school forever was kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Last day of high school forever, I might have had sex that day. Oh. No, somebody was shooting at my house.
Oh.
Never mind.
Either or, right? It was one of the two.
One of the two.
Or
all right. Trying to fix a scratched game disc the toothpaste method.
Yes. How many methods have y'all tried? Because I definitely tried more than toothpaste.
The methods that I tried actually scratched the disc more, and nobody's actually talking about that. Nobody wants to talk about how pouring rubbing alcohol and using a toothbrush and steel wool. I tried steel wool one time to just
steel wool
to just smooth the surface over again is what I'm saying.
I use toothpaste, obviously, mayonnaise, flushing it, flushing the disc, freezing it.
Okay,
I've done that one. And that was it. Those are my 4.
I had more trouble with game cartridges, blowing the fuck out of them. Pause.
You would skip one too, Omar.
No, I know. I'm skipping somebody's.
Oh, okay.
Realizing you're not going to the NBA.
Ooh. When I couldn't make the freshman team, I was like, statistically,
nah,
it's cooked.
My reality hit me in the middle of varsity practice. Oh man, every big man on the all district, all state team, 6'8", 6'9", 6'8". I'm a 6'1.5" center. I felt like Zebo. I'm not going D1.
Yeah.
It's over.
When your
The
homies,
big guys aren't big enough.
Yo, I swear to God, I was banking on a growth spurt for so long. I was like, all right. I was always the tallest in elementary school, middle school. Niggas started catching up. I was still taller. When high school hit, I was like, all right. I seen two niggas like really sprout, and I was like, all right, bet. I was around their height. I got a sprout, right? The sprout didn't come. I was like, oh.
When I was 5'8" and they put me at the 4 for stamina purposes, hell no.
Banking on it.
When your homies switch up on you.
Ooh, it's a tough one.
I ain't never had a homie switch up.
I'm thinking about it.
I had that file on me. Let's go do the last couple. Summer of 2016.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't really remember the summer of 2016. I remember like some stuff, but I don't really remember that summer. That summer, at least for me, I wasn't really doing much for real.
No,
I remember the events that happened, but specifically summer.
That summer wasn't my summer.
Summer 2020 was a zoovie.
2020 summer for me. 2018 summer definitely hit different. But COVID summer, yes. COVID summer was crazy.
COVID summer hit. I ain't gonna lie. COVID summer. I can't believe I'm doing this. No. Discovering family lore you never knew about. Like
that shit hit.
Oh man, Auntie Catherine got touched. Like that shit.
Any kind of lore. Finding out that kind of lore about the family be crazy.
Okay. Let's see. Leaving the theater after Avengers Infinity War.
I remember that specifically because that was the same day Donovan Mitchell eliminated the Thunder. He was a rookie on the Jazz. I will never forget that day. Ooh, that started so much hate. Can't forget that.
I ain't gonna lie. After that, that's when I knew the person that I was hanging around with, the young woman that I was hanging around with. That's how I knew we would never be in a relationship. I just knew we would never be in a relationship based off of that.
Why? She was too excited for the movie?
She wasn't excited enough.
No. It was too. She was lame. It was just lame.
He was like, this bitch is a nerd. Oh my God.
It was like, it was a turnoff. And mind you,
Oh, she actually was excited, but too excited.
Yeah,
but she was crying that Spider-Man died, nigga.
She just kept talking.
I will say, to all the people that cried, the first snap, like that first initial snap reaction.
That's what I'm saying.
I get it. Oh no, T'Challa. Like I get it. The niggas crying. I still hold that standard to this day. You're weird. You're a weirdo. You're weird, buddy. That's why you got picked on for Naruto running. It wasn't because of anime. It's because you're fucking crying T'Challa got snapped away. I'm sorry. It be that shit. That's what they don't want to talk about. But hey, you let the internet tell it. I was just sitting there reading manga, and then the nigga came in there and threw a whole trash can on me and said, "Fuck Goku." I guess.
Mind you, you was disrupting class, talking about some in the background.
Share your energy, Justin. Shut up. What the fuck?
And you stank up the room, right? Right.
He trying to get it done.
He trying to go 2 for 2 for the hate in the comments. All right, go ahead.
Oh, you know what though? You know what's crazy? And only because Damo said it. I promise you, I don't want to stir up no bad things. We were talking about Tim. Is Justin coming to the wedding?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. He in it?
What do you mean?
Is he in it?
No. What's up, bro? Oh my God.
Nasty, bro. He's a nasty dude.
What's the what's y'all's biggest male canon event? I know mine off top. Don't even gotta think about it. When you found out that you were actually Mr. Lunch. When you found out you was lunch in the phone. When you found out you was pizza in the phone, snacks, whatever the case may be. When you found out that she was only hitting you up for some sort of monetary purpose or just to get some stuff off, and then she was getting her back blown out by a dude who was clearly girthier than you. clear. Is literally no. You saw him. It's like, whoa! I didn't even know you even knew people like this. He's taller. He's darker complexion. More muscular. He's got veins everywhere. He's definitely got more money. Now he's definitely just using her too. That's what's crazy about it. He's only using her for box, but you were only used to get the food for him to come thrax her and then get full again to go for 2 rounds.
Maybe not that exact scenario, but yes.
I'm just saying.
The event of finding out you're just monetary value, man. Yes, I'll give you that one. I will raise you with at least 2 for me.
And then she gave you a hand job on some petty shit. All right.
This guy here. First kiss or first heartbreak? I really think first heartbreak is the one. First heartbreak, canon event.
Getting friend zoned for the first time, man. You think you know what I'm saying, risen her up, and then she hit you with the good shit, bro.
She was ugly anyway, though, type shit.
Nah.
Oh.
Nah.
Whew, I remember giving my first Valentine to somebody who ain't fuck with me. Oh, also the first woman that you found out wasn't funny either. I'm sorry. The first woman that found out you weren't funny. Like she told you weren't funny. None of your jokes landed. It's quite clear that to her you weren't funny, and it was like, all right, fuck you too, bitch. God, I always hated that. Anyway, we're moving on through these topics. Had to get that out the way. I'm trying to open up to y'all, and y'all just will not open up to me.
I just don't share these similarities.
No, you
gang.
do.
Sorry.
You do. It's fine.
I know what you're talking about, though.
Right. You have something from y'all's timeline before we get into the real meat and potatoes?
Absolutely. Speed dropped the song.
All right. B-Souls, you got something from your timeline?
Hey, my timeline has been the NBA Finals and Love Island. That's it.
I'm joking. Honestly, all mine is gonna be either really nasty or honestly, is really Agent Array getting kicked out of Walmart because that was dumb, and Steven Jackson old ass fighting in the Big Three, and essentially, they're about to get the Big Three canceled. Those are the only things I got.
Why do you think what was dumb about Agent and them getting kicked out? I didn't see it.
Got you. I will pull it up. Say less. Boom, boom, boom. Honestly, the reason I think it's dumb is because, again, this is like deja vu. Someone said that in one of my replies. They just went through something about this. Like, and this is not that. This is the Big Three. They literally Agent just went through a situation where he got kicked out of somewhere for streaming and he didn't feel it was right. And you would think after that whole situation, people saying stuff, different outcome, right? Well, this recently happened to Agent in a Walmart, the place where he said, and I quote, brought a whole lot of business to Walmart. This is at Walmart.
Man, I'm about to watch.
Ray, move out the way.
Cameras up. Can't be videotaping in our store.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, man, we came to this store like 20 times in the past.
Yeah, and we've told you every time to stop filming.
This is my first time hearing that.
You can't film in our store. Shut it off.
Hold on, wait. This is my first time hearing that.
Shut it off. We're not allowed to videotape in our store.
Are we being disruptive?
You're not allowed to videotape in our store.
Okay, I understand. Damn, bro. Man, Walmart switched up on us, man. We done came to this Walmart 30 times. No, we're gonna leave, man. Calm down.
Thank you very much.
She's gonna keep badgering me. We're on the way out. After all the love we done shown, man. Sad, bro.
You shopping? We are shopping.
You're not shopping. You're filming.
What the fuck? We dad's buying pizza. We dad's gonna shop. Wait, so if we shop, we can stay, right?
Hey, man.
What the fuck?
We're on the way out. You don't have to be a pest. We're going. Let's go.
You're going very slowly. So
Oh, we're going very slowly. We're on the way out.
my
Yeah, call whoever the fuck you want.
God,
We're
bro.
leaving. Let's go, Gio.
Call the fucking police. Arrest me. Arrest me. Arrest me. Fuck.
keep it up.
Now, Ray, you are on a visa. Now let me try.
Mama.
That's essentially it. That is essentially it.
Ray been going hard this weekend. I don't know. Ray, what is Ray doing?
Ray
You do not want to get arrested in this environment.
He do not give two fucks. Look, the last time this happened, everyone said that the guy was being disrespectful. He was being weird, asking to leave, however it was. I would love to see the mental gymnastics people try to apply and pull to justify the reaction of Ray and Agent and how they acted in this situation. Because to me, again, I say, once you're told to cut the cameras off and leave, bro, just go. What is the point of arguing? What is the point of going back and forth? What is the point of cussing at? What is the point of doing all this lollygagging and dumb shit? Like, all right, well, we can't film. Fuck it. We out. Let's do something else, chat. We out. All that hanging around and saying shit is super weird. And the batteries that niggas getting they back when they're around other people is insane. Because Ray, you are wilding, buddy.
Where they gonna stream now? They can't go to Publix. They can't go to Walmart. Kroger and Target. We boycotting Target.
They gonna get kicked out of Kroger.
They definitely gonna get kicked out of Kroger. So where they gonna stream?
Go back home. I don't know.
No, desktop streams.
Sponsored by Instacart type shit.
They gonna stream Instacarts. They gonna Instacart people. Let me say this because also I'm being dead serious. I don't know if Ray is actually out of pocket. Ray, this is AAU clip. Have y'all seen this AAU clip?
I've seen this AAU clip.
You ass! Shut up! Fuck up, you boy. Get off the floor, man. With all that talk. Hey, hey! Fuck up. Nah, my man, for real. Hey. Well, hold on. They getting mad at me? I know they get mad. Wait, who that? Huh? Who that? That's somebody on the Jeep. Look. Hey. Chill, talk to me. Huh? You gotta just chill.
One, let me say, in all my time of playing AAU, I can never remember having games where the niggas don't got benches. I don't know what kind of AAU this is.
They be calling it AAU.
It's not. It's coordinated pickup. I've seen coordinated pickup. This shit is not really AAU. It been throwing me off because I keep seeing like Cam Watt sneaking into an AAU game. You're 26. What are we talking? What AAU is niggas really do? These are men's leagues. That shit so Illuminati posted. Like, all right, cool, confirmed. I just want to make sure I wasn't tripping. This nigga Ray is wilding. And again, soon as shit got an inkling of serious, pipe down real quick. Shit's hilarious.
I mean, that's the content. That's the content. You gotta push until you literally get to the edges of it. Somebody gonna get slapped, bro. Somebody gonna get backed up.
I mean, we saw what happened in Vegas. Shit getting real out here. I'm good.
I didn't think you. Okay.
No, I'm just saying, like, people think this internet shit is sweet to everyone, and people would just let everything fly. All it takes is the wrong one. That's all I'm saying.
To clap them.
Well,
okay. Allegedly. Well, not alleged, actually.
Not allegedly.
Not alleged.
They literally saw it on stream.
It happened.
That brother clapped that other brother. Dan clapped his wife. Turned around and clapped his wife. We seen that
internet beef. And just internet beef, by the way. Like I'm really
just internet beef.
I tried to figure out if there was like deeper beef. Pause. But no, it was just straight internet beef.
Okay, before we get into it, because Cruz does have a lot of good topics. He has a lot of good topics. What? I do want to go through and play this game. We are reacting to the worst titles and the worst thumbnails that we've ever seen in YouTube history. I don't think any of this is TOS, so I feel comfortable sharing it.
Stole mine immediately.
This is the first one.
DNB Nation. What a time. What a time. Yo, it's your boy Damon and Bianca.
She's spicy.
Is
That's the one
who approved? Now, who approved this? That man.
What was the intro, Bezos?
It's your boy Damon and Bianca. That's what they used to do every time, bro. Me and Wordy used to make fun of it. That's why I remember.
Let me tell you something. You know, we talk about companies having TOS policies, all this stuff like that. They're not strict enough. They're not strict enough. This should actually land you in jail. Let's scroll to the next one. Real versus
And this shit be on YouTube, bro. Like, this shit is insane.
Real dick versus dildo challenge.
What's the challenge? What's the challenge? Him guessing? Is that the challenge?
Yes, that's the challenge.
Guessing which one?
Is it throbbing or not? No, my bad. That's crazy.
Yo, what? And we need to actually watch some of this video.
No, we don't. No,
I
veto it.
No,
No, we
stop,
do not.
bro,
We don't
stop.
have to
I'm
watch
gonna get
any
age
of this
restricted.
video.
We're not gonna get age restricted because that's come on now. Real meat versus. Let me try to type.
One is warm.
Oh my god. Yo, this is a crazy video.
Oh yeah, he's really watching. Yeah, no.
No,
wait,
I'm just
good.
no. I just had to. All right, next one. I almost got my kids back.
What the fuck?
Yo, this nigga is wild, bro.
DDG ass thumbnail. What the fuck?
Almost how? What happened?
They walk into him.
That's
and he almost
crazy
got-
clickbait. I almost got him back. What?
People not have any shame. Like
they don't. This be the content. And this is why I hate family content. Because boy, oh boy, that pivot is impossible. We're here for one thing.
This era of thumbnails, bro. That Mr. Beast, blue and green. I'm glad.
Nah, where the arrows at? That was the era.
Yeah.
Everything needed an arrow. Boy, oh boy, point to something.
I'm telling you though.
I was spamming that shit at one point. Not even pointing nothing.
You're. I mean, this works though. This is like literally. I mean, you got 500K views. I can't do this with my
Salute,
children.
right?
I can't. Yeah, I can't do this with my children. And what's crazy is, for all intents and purposes, this is arguably the worst one we've seen so far. This is probably my number 2. I don't know if you can beat. She's
12. It is impossible to beat. She's 12.
Hold on. Low tier god goons to fart corn on stream.
Nah,
that's just sad.
You do better.
All right, here we go.
Not
CPS took our kids from us. Seafood boiled mukbang.
These niggas had no shame, boy. You want to talk about no shame?
Is this them still? And Bianca.
Yes, that's Damien and Bianca.
Oh, that's
yes.
the same people.
Same people.
The Prince family, man.
The Prince family, DNB Nation. That's the same people.
DNB Nation, salute.
Nah.
I don't even know.
That's what I said. There's no way they got 2 of them. These niggas are horrible.
That's a little out of pocket. That's a little out of pocket. I think that was the last one. So which one was? Why is that still up on YouTube? Why is any of that still up on YouTube?
Honorable mention.
Wait a minute.
Well, I don't know how crazy the.
Why is this? Is this the same people still?
Yes.
Yes.
No,
It's the same guy. That is still Damien.
It was running shit.
I promise you, you could go on their channel, you'll find about 12. I swear to God. You go on their channel, you can find 12. These niggas are nasty.
No, bro. All right. What was you gonna say, Damo? I'm sorry.
That Nair video one, I don't know what the thumbnail and title was.
Oh.
So I just think the video itself is insane, but I don't know what the title and thumbnail is, to be fair.
I'm pretty sure it was along the same lines of like trying out dick. I don't know.
No, it was.
That wasn't even the title. Trying out dick is crazy.
So wait, so what happened to the Prince family? Because I might not know enough lore. What happened to them?
I'm looking at it right now. Sadly, they are still going strong.
I'm gonna say it's the same shit, bro.
Wrong?
Nothing happened.
Yes. They may have fell off from like what they were a couple years ago, but relatively
But not enough to stop doing this shit, boy.
Yeah, I'm screen sharing right now.
The worst Mother's Day gift ever.
Our daughter's big accident.
I can't get pregnant.
Now they got the kids involved. The kids are old enough to be involved in the thumbnail, so now this shit's even worse.
I can't get
We got
pregnant.
called by the police.
Telling my kids I lost the baby. What?
Rest in peace.
Very bad idea.
Is that to losing the baby? Can you click on it real quick and just tell me what the first comment is? This is the worst family in history.
It's okay. If I knew they were going to take it this hard, I would never told them.
I see the comment.
What?
What's good, Prince fam? You already know what it is.
Well, please pause this.
Yeah.
Scroll all the way to the bottom.
Hold on. All right.
DJ always.
This is a grown ass woman.
He's the firstborn. Such a gentleman. When DJ started crying, about
Another woman.
I cried with him. Man, DJ took me out when he said I really wanted a baby. Wait,
who did you think their fan base was? Yeah, she actually probably. I think she did lose a baby.
Man,
who did you think their fan base was? It's a lot of women.
Cut this off, bro.
I thought it'd be kids.
Kids? No, these are niggas in their 30s. These are people that was watching them 10 years ago. Like they just never stopped.
They grew up.
This is the watching Chris Move play 2K25 my career. That's who these people are.
When they hear that intro, they get all giggity. It's your boy Damien. Say it.
They probably got what you call it now with the kids. Fuck, what is it? Ad-libs? Damien and Bianca with Tracy and Casey. Like they probably got crazy shit going on.
That's probably the most disgusting shit I've ever heard in my life, bro.
Yep.
I never seen nothing like that before until today.
Oh boy, it gets bad. Them family channels, the ones that for whatever reason don't end up disbanding and falling off, they either end up like CJ So Cool or the Prince family. Those are the only avenues.
I almost got my kids back. Anyway.
I'm gonna be honest. People complaining about Twitch TOS always blew me because it's like, compared to YouTube, and YouTube's relatively loose already. The amount of shit you can get off on Twitch is crazy. But
insane.
All right, let's go down the line. Last two, there's just a couple of things to react to. This is from Cruz the producer, aka Producer Cruz, BKA South Carolina's finest.
More expensive. I'm not talking about podcasts. I'm talking about everyone and their mother miking themselves up for anything and everything.
Damn, bro, I'm about to help your teammate out. Yeah, no, I don't mess with you.
Somebody thought it was a good idea to mic up Edgar for a game when he was in a bad mood. How about Tanner getting mic'd up like he's playing on ESPN?
Black and yellow. You know what it is. Because I'm mic'd up, I need the drip.
This next mic'd up player has me concerned he's singing 6'7", or is Connor attempting to summon a Hindu god?
Listen, I'm up with the blast. Those are her because he's sad. So many dead up, so many ass. So many kissed that I can't pass. It's gonna stay strapped. I don't need one. 6'7".
I swear people's personalities immediately switch up when they're on mic. We have bench players acting up.
Hey, Mike, coming off the bench, mic'd up's crazy, ain't it? Oh, yeah, Jay. Yeah, Jay. Yeah, Jay. Yeah, Jay.
We're taking it too far when we're miking up rec ball refs who think the game's about them.
Hey, man, throw me the ball. I'm not bending over no more. Since everybody want to say a lot this morning, I got a lot to say.
And even washed up TikTok Hooper stars who have nothing to do with the game and mic themselves up drinking Starbucks at a random high school game.
I'm 2 for 2 on sneaking in the cold brew. But I hate a bad band, especially when I know you could be playing Lil Baby right now or some shit. I just got roped into some crazy content shit.
We need to make microphone equipment more
What? That last dude was just there?
He was just a nigga in the crowd. Mic'd up.
He's a perv.
Yeah, this is a former player.
He's a perv.
From 2 years ago. 2 summers no went by. He's still coming to the high school game. The freshmen from JV or junior says, yeah, Tim, yeah. I'm like, all right, bro.
This is really the problem with like AAU culture as a whole. People think their kid is more important than what their kid actually is.
And that's youth sports. I might say that's youth sports in general.
6'7".
Well,
6'7".
Is it that bad in football? Yeah, it is bad in football too. So yeah, I would just
They
say
got
youth
these
sports
little
in
baby
general.
ass kids. First of all, a lot of these kids have bad grades. Most people don't even talk about that. A lot of these kids, when they do the mic'd up stuff, they're never. Do you ever hear them talking about their grades? No,
Never.
They have bad grades. Them the only two numbers they know. Only two numbers they know is 6, 7. They have bad grades, and here they are mic'd up, and you got 2 points and an F in the class. But because you got a TikTok clip that's going viral right now, you think that you some hot shit.
Is the reading deficiency really that bad in this country? I've heard a lot about it over the last.
Bro, apparently COVID fucked up the school system so bad. So they were better off. Honestly, Zoom classes was the worst decision they could have made. They were better off just saying, look, take your kids home, bring them back, we'll restart. That should have been the way to go at this point, because these kids are horrible.
That's because
I thought it was just memes.
No, that's because everybody thought they could be teachers too. I don't even understand why everybody thought that they could be teachers. That's literally the worst mistake in the world. Everybody believing that they could be some sort of teacher. Dog, I'm gonna be realistic with y'all, and I think that I'm pretty decent at a lot of things school wise. I would have to take a math class in order to teach a math class. Like and mind you, not just one, like two to three. Honestly, I have to take 2 to 3 math classes in order to teach a math class efficiently and adequately. There's no way that I can sit here, stream, and do all this other stuff, and then my 15-year-old says, I want to come out of school. Can you homeschool me? And I think that I'm going to be okay.
Also, just because you know the material doesn't mean you can teach it.
Facts. Just because you can get to the answer doesn't mean that you know how to do it.
And 95% of the time, I ain't gonna lie, my girl was doing the whole virtual tutoring thing or virtual like teaching thing for a bit. So I seen how easy it was for her to do it with no teaching background, by the way. She was just able to apply and go on as a virtual teacher. And B, the system they had for teaching these kids was so disgusting. I'm talking K through like 5th grade to middle school, and it's 10, 15-minute segments. And that's the class. Like, that's their class, and they got to go and do something else. Like, these kids aren't really learning anything. Like, everything about it was horrible.
Are y'all not homeschooling y'all kids, are y'all?
Hell no.
Mm-mm.
My daughter starts preschool in September, and I can't wait. I've done all I could. My baby say, excuse me. She say, please and thank you. She know her name. She halfway spells it. She can count up to 20. She knows her ABCs. Hey man, pre-K, take over. She knows how to tell you she need to use the bathroom. I'm good. Hey, those are the essentials. At that point, let the school do it. You don't want me teaching you, because I'm a teacher wrong. I'm gonna teach you the wrong way every time.
I'm already socially awkward enough. Don't need 2 of us in this world.
What does that have to do with the kid?
If I teach him my ways, he's gonna be socially awkward. So
him? Oh, you don't want no girl
or girl?
You wouldn't know what to do with it.
No.
You say that. I promise you, it'll be fine.
Yeah, if you had to teach one subject though, what's one thing that you could teach? It has to be a real subject though.
PE. Oh. What's that face? Whoa, I don't like.
I could do history. I think I could do history.
I can do math.
Why you say it like that?
Because of course, right? Like, of course I could do math.
I could do history and English language arts. Y'all don't think y'all could do English language arts? Y'all don't think y'all
I could do English. I could do English. I actually enjoy writing. I could teach someone about writing personally. So I could do English, language arts, etc. Social studies, hell nah. I fuck you up. History, essentially. Yeah, I'll fuck you up there. Geography, I could do a mean geography class. I ain't gonna lie. I'm solid with geography.
Math and science outside of chemistry. That shit scares me. Bunsen burners and shit. I'm good off of that.
Oh.
Nigga, chat are lying. U.S. history is so easy. Shut up, fuck nigga.
All right. Let's get into the real meat and potatoes. Let's do some ball talk. Y'all want to do some ball talk first?
You know we do.
Yeah, I know. Let's see if we can get Bezos to perk up a little bit. Let's see if we can get him to set up. Get out that little slouch position. Look, I know y'all seen it. We've been fiending for it. The trade package heard around the world from this weekend. Honestly, something that when trades happen in the like not real off season, I think all of them are fake. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why. That's my first like inclination, but I always think that they are fake. I always think that they are fake. So notification comes across. This was literally yesterday, June 15th. The Memphis Grizzlies trade to the Orlando Magic Desmond Bane. Magic get Desmond Bane, and this is where it gets out of hand. Grizzlies get Cole Anthony, KCP, 4 first-round picks, 16 in 2025, unprotected in 26, 28, and 30, a 2029 first-round pick swap, top 2 protected, and then the 2026 first-round pick includes the swap rights from either Phoenix or Washington. Now, I want to do the players involved in the trade first, and then we can get into the conversations as to like what was being talked about on the timeline. Desmond Bane. Let's play like 2 truths and a lie when it comes to Desmond Bane. Just real quick game of 2 truths and a lie. You ready? Desmond Bane is from Indiana. Okay. Desmond Bane has made an All-Star appearance. Desmond Bane is 6'5".
2 truths and a lie.
2 truths and a lie.
I'm pretty sure he's made an All-Star game.
The 2 truths and a lie.
I don't think he's from Indy.
He's from Indiana.
6'5" from Indiana, and he's made an All-Star game.
He's 6'5" and he's from Indiana.
Bezos?
I thought he made an All-Star. I don't think he's from Indy.
Desmond Bane has never made an All-Star game. He is from Indiana, and he is 6'5". Desmond Bane averaged 19 points last year, 24 the year before, minus a jaw, only 42 games, 22 the year before that, 18 the year before that. Can shoot the ball decently well. I mean, I don't want to go into who Desmond Bane is. Cole Anthony's a cool guy. I don't really think it matters. KCP is also a cool guy. I don't really think it matters. But what NBA people are having the conversation of today is, man, trade packages are getting kind of out of pocket. Trade packages are getting out of pocket. What is y'all's take on trade packages getting out of pocket in these recent years? We've seen some of the more outrageous trades over the past couple years. Mikal Bridges, 6 first rounders. Rudy Gobert, 5 first rounders. You know, what are y'all thoughts on some of these trade packages over the past couple years and where trading is going in the NBA?
They're treating draft picks like it's fucking 2K. You just be throwing it on there. Spice it up to get the trade finder to go through. Like,
just trying to get it to go through, right?
Yeah, just trying to get okay. What about 3?
Yeah, just trying to get it to go through. Just
yeah.
I don't think anything's wrong with this, honestly. We are realizing that GMs or teams are realizing how valuable players are and how they don't value these late round picks. All these situations where you're seeing a lot of picks flying, these are teams that are trying to contend, so these picks are going to be late picks. The only time it becomes an issue is if this team has an insanely fast breakup, blow up, and downfall, and now these picks end up like the Nets in the 2010s. But from the trades that we've seen, Rudy Gobert, Mikal Bridges, now this one, these are all teams that are trying to take that next step forward, next step up, and they're going to be a contending team. They're going to be pushing for the second round of the playoffs, so that's the goal. These are going to be late picks. I'm not tripping off 3, 4, 5 picks in the 20s, especially if it's coming from a team that doesn't even have good draft history. Like, the only times you hit in the draft is when you're at the top of the lottery. If you're not normally drafting very well in the 20s, why do you care? about these picks. Like a lot of people it's fake outrage, honestly. It's fake surpriseness. It's fake caring. These people can't name you the last 3 years drafts worth of guys picked between 20 and 31. Like I'm not trying to hear it. I don't think anything's wrong with it at all.
Well, I think that, and I hear you, and that this is with the idea that the pick is going to end up being where you're saying. I think what a lot of people are saying, though, Damo, is that, you know, the idea and the old adage of, okay, well, we'll trade this massive haul to get this 1 star has not panned out in the past couple of years. If anything, these teams that have just drafted well seem to be setting themselves up for the most success in the near future when it comes to team building and success and all that. Who would you say is, like, I don't know, top 3 most important people to, like, the Pacers team right now?
The top 3 most important players would be Halliburton, Pascal, and Nembhard.
Okay. Where do you think? I mean, where was Reese drafted?
Reese was a top 10 pick.
He was like 9. I think.
He was 12.
Oh, well.
Reese was 12. Where was Pascal Siakam picked?
Was he not top 15?
Bezos?
Or in the first round?
Maybe I've been out the game for a minute. I thought it was second round.
He is 27.
Okay.
And then when was Nembhard drafted?
He was the last pick in the first round.
31st. He was the 31st pick. Actually, yeah, second round first pick. So 31st in the, you know. So teams are building based out of, you know, just essentially the draft, just making sure that the draft is good, making sure that you keep your draft capital, making sure that you're building you know, that way. It doesn't always have to be the top end draft talent guys. You can draft well with some of these later picks and still build what seems to be a championship roster. And most importantly, you do not end up being a part of, like, the second apron because you decided to gut your team in order to get one person. And now, oh my gosh, my tax bill is so high and my depth is lacking, et cetera, et cetera.
I would argue to anyone saying that the Magic have been doing that. They have been drafting well and stockpiling talent and everything like that. Eventually, you have to come off of players because you can't pay everyone. And even then, you end up paying some guys that don't pan out. KCP wasn't a guy that was drafted. He was a guy they brought in from the free agency. He didn't perform how they expected him to perform. He had value in going to get a guy that was an upgrade. Cole Anthony, they had a stockpile of point guards. He was just the odd man out of the regime they wanted to have at guard, which is defensive guards. Jalen Suggs, Anthony Black, viable options for him. You can use Cole Anthony, who's an offensive player, defensive liability, is a bucket, but defensive liability who wasn't playable in the playoffs at points. Use him in a trade. The Magic have followed the formula of doing just that, drafting well, stockpiling depth and all that. Eventually you have to make a move. You don't want to look like the Rockets, where you just have so many guys that just can't play. So now their value is depreciating. So you're going to have a bunch of throw-in guys that end up being great if they get moved. Or the Thunder, who are going to be in this situation as well. Yes, they're in the finals. They have so many guys on that bench that could start somewhere. And eventually they're going to have to come up off of them. So you're going to see the Thunder do this as well. They're either going to trade for more draft assets and draft capital, or they're going to leverage having 4 guys in the deal plus a ton of picks to go get a star player, because that's why you stockpile capital.
Yeah, I mean, even if we look at the Pacers, I think the Magic may be looking at Desmond Bane as like their version of Pascal Siakam, like the star player that's not like a uber flashy name, but is a piece that they definitely need to contend in the short term. And I think, you know, especially over these last couple of years, I think the Magic are like they're ready to really put some pieces around Paolo and France, and I'm saying like really gun for it. So I respect it.
My thing is I would be upsetting on people's side if they didn't draft Apollo and Franz. Like if they only had one. Like if you only had Franz Wagner and you tried this, I'd have been like, all right, you're bugging. If you only had Paolo, you know, it's like, all right, you're banking on Paolo and Desmond Bane. they drafted 2 cornerstone players, and they also drafted quality role players, Jalen Suggs, Anthony Black, Wendell Carter, who they went and acquired. They got quality role players around them as well. You can afford, especially early in the offseason, to go get a guy like Desmond Bane. They still have time to find other guys to fill in for depth and all other purposes as well. This isn't a move happening after free agency. This isn't a move happening right before training camp. This happened during the finals.
I guess so. So why do you think that people are freaking out when they see that a Desmond Bane is going for a king's ransom in 2025?
Because
it's a king's ransom and it's not.
They don't know the value of players. I've been saying it. I've been preaching that on the timeline. A lot of people's only frame of reference for trading players is on 2K. You don't know the actual value of these players. And it's ironic to me, people keep getting surprised when time and time again we've seen so many players get traded for so many picks. For me, when Rudy Gobert got traded, that's when my mind was blown and I was able to realize I don't know everything. So let me not expect anything. Let me not act like it is a surprise when these things happen. Then Markel gets traded for 5 picks, and I'm not surprised. I'm like, okay, it makes sense. They're trying to contend. I see a pattern. Desmond Bane now gets traded in the same ilk. I see a pattern. It's a clear pattern that goes on in the NBA. It's a copycat league. So I'm not surprised by this. The people that are surprised aren't paying attention, or they have a sheep mentality. If the norm was to be happy about this trade or say that the Magic cooked, that's all people would be talking about right now. Is the fact that this is the norm thing to say. I'm a contrarian for seeing this is a win-win trade, apparently.
So Desmond Bane is nice. Gold.
I believe so.
Are you aura farming with these one-word responses? Like this one line?
Oh my God, I was about to keep expanding.
Oh, I didn't know. I
was about to say every time I watch the Grizzlies, it's always Desmond Bane cooking. Like that may be too anecdotal, but yeah, every time I watch them, yak 'em. So is Desmond Bane.
He's farming. So
what?
With that being said, Damo,
you triggered my trap card.
Let me ask you something. You went on a nice little monologue. Don't know the value of players, et cetera, et cetera. I think a lot of people, Bezos, if you was making a top NBA player ranking right now, where would you have? Just spitballing it. Where would you have Bam?
Bam?
Yeah.
20, 25? Maybe?
25. Wow.
I haven't made a list in a minute, so I don't know.
Okay. Damo, where would you have a guy like, I don't know, based off of this past season, where would you have a guy like De'Aaron Fox?
20, 25.
20, 25. Okay. Bezos, where would you have a guy like Desmond Bane?
30, 35?
This is just off top. Damo, where would you have a guy like KD?
20. Let me stop. Like that 10 to 15 to 20 range. 15 to 20 range.
And I'm glad you said that. So if that's the case, why do you think that the Suns are getting disappointed with the offers that they are getting from other teams for Kevin Durant?
What I understand, the 3 teams on Durant's list, Miami, San Antonio, and Houston, have not made offers that have gotten Phoenix excited to this point. To this point is very important. Minnesota was aggressive at midseason, and Minnesota, from what I understand, has been the most aggressive team in these trade talks. I do think Toronto is lurking out there. Toronto is making the number 9 pick in this draft, in addition to some players available in multiple different scenarios. And I think the LA Clippers are lurking out there as well. But I would say right now, if I had to put a favorite, I definitely think Minnesota is the team that's been most aggressive. What I understand, the 3 teams are...
How is it, and this is just speculatory at this point, we do not have all the details. How is it that a Desmond Bane can basically bring on a better package than Kevin Durant in 2025?
It's not that he can bring on a better package. The Suns are just asking for way too much. The Suns want to fleece a team, and teams aren't trying to get fleeced. I've seen the reports of what they were asking for when it came to San Antonio. I'm not surprised why San Antonio hung the phone up. I'm not surprised why San Antonio counter offered the way that they did, because they're asking for too much. It's really that simple.
Nah. I think, and maybe it depends on what your team does. If it's a Kevin Durant, why are you not allowing yourself to get fleeced? And I know fleece is probably the wrong word, but why aren't you clearing the deck for them, but you're willing to clear house for?
Because Desmond Bain is like 25 and Kevin Durant's 40.
It's Kevin Durant.
I am wondering like how much age plays into all of this, because I was looking at it. Bain's about to turn 27 in like the next month. KD is about to go into the next season 37. And I understand like KD as is still a great, phenomenal player, but investing in someone that can fall off a cliff any moment now, and you can make the argument that he's not going to fall off a cliff, but that's just risky, I feel like.
The teams that need Kevin Durant be more useful for a team that's trying to strike that 1 year or have a 1-2 year window. These teams are thinking 5-year minimums. You got to go based off of however many picks or however far out the picks go that you're willing to trade. That's the window you feel you have. That's the future you're giving up. So if a team is giving you 5 first-round picks for the next 4 years, that's a 4-year window. Kevin Durant should not still be in the NBA in 4 years. Hell, he shouldn't be in the NBA in 2 years. So if the teams don't see him past 2 years, why would we allow ourselves to get fleeced? Why am I going to come off Castle, Sochan, and Devin Vassell plus picks for a guy I'm only going to have for 2 years, and Wemby's 21 years old? That doesn't make sense.
Why not bank on a flip for a flip? So you get your you get your 1 year of Kevin Durant, and then you look to flip him next year.
Because if teams don't want him now, what makes you think they're going to want him in another year?
Well, and that's fair. I don't know if other teams don't want him now, though. That's the problem. I'm saying from our perspective out here, that's fine. But when I'm San Antonio and I'm on the phone with Phoenix, I don't know that other teams don't want him per se. I would think at least.
I wouldn't bank on it. I would assume I would assume people are willing to give up what I'm willing to give up for him, or else he would have been gone. So if you haven't been able to get a deal like this off with no one else and you're trying to get it off on me, I don't believe that, and I'm not going for it. Like, if I don't see him having that much value, I can't see myself flipping him for that much value. That just doesn't make sense.
I think the only thing that I'm really trying to introduce here, though, is like, I think in a couple years ago, people would have did this. Kevin Durant, no brainer. That's a no. Kevin, and not even just saying Kevin Durant with his age a couple years ago. I think a 37-year-old Kevin Durant from a couple years ago would have been like, oh yeah, you gotta do this. We gotta do this. There's no.
I think a couple years ago, if he was 37, it'll be the exact same problems.
Yeah. You think so?
Absolutely. It's his age. It's the window of time you feel you have this player. It just him being 37. Show me the last guy that was 37 that got moved for a crazy package.
I think same thing with LeBron. Like if the Lakers were to trade LeBron tomorrow, I wouldn't expect a package bigger than the Desmond Bain trade if I'm the Lakers. Is that crazy?
I would expect at the very least Rudy Gobert and Mikal Bridges.
6 first rounders for 1 season of LeBron.
Yeah. I wouldn't expect more. That would be the max. Like what those guys went for, that is what the best case scenario is. That would be the expectation. They're asking, what I've heard they've asked for Kevin Durant is more than what they asked for Rudy Gobert. Again, Castle, Sochan, Devin Vassell, multiple first round picks. That's well above the Desmond Bain trade. The counter from the Spurs was supposedly Devin Vassell, picks, and I think like Harrison Barnes, which is more in the realm of the Desmond Bain trade. Still, I think it's better, but it's in the realm of it.
Okay, makes sense. I also, to include my point, I think that teams are also looking at, is it worth? And I'm telling this to all the other small market teams that are making these excuses. The way that these teams, these other teams are able to stockpile massive amounts of draft picks based off of, a Desmond Bain level talent or whatever, and are able to also build out a team very strategically to get to the point of being in the finals. I think that is something that we shouldn't, just pass over. So instead of I need this star guy, this star guy, this star guy. Let's just break the bank to get this star guy, leverage our whole future to get 2 to 3 star guys. Let's take these draft picks a little bit more seriously, because that can also lead to something very valuable in the future. That's me and my thought process. Let's read these super chats. We'll keep going from here, shall we?
Absolutely.
Let's do it.
Let me see. So, shouts out to It's Christian. That's not what I meant to press. Says DMB had a whole fake ass university they started. I wouldn't.
Did they?
About that.
Yeah. DMB University. I should have known this much about them.
But you do, buddy.
But I do.
Shout out to Poppy Eli
He's on
for becoming a
fire.
superstar for 19 months. Says shout out Goatmar, Benji the Goat, and Goatmo. We super chatting it up now that Do Rag Boy is gone.
This shit kind of low. I shouldn't say that. I don't hate Sage enough. That's what I'm saying.
Shouts out to Rock.
He's on fire.
Superstar member 15 months. 15 months is crazy. Also, BI or Ingram is an all-time or in an all-time draft. Shouts out to Ramses.
He's on fire.
21 for $10 says, I wasn't gonna super chat, but they don't know the culture for real. I got 2 maids, sisters, and a driver whose dad was also our driver, but no laundry. So we use our water pump and boil water. But I'm rich, right? He is from the Philippines, I'm guessing. That's y'all's experience? Y'all had maids and drivers?
No, we did not have a driver. We only had 1 maid. Honestly, I don't know why I ever said maid. I just had a babysitter. That's what it was. I don't know why I kept calling her a maid. It was a babysitter.
You had a nanny, nigga?
Okay.
Nigga had a nanny. You see how he tried to
Now
flip
when,
it?
Now when
Oh,
you
had a
say
babysitter.
nanny, okay.
Oh, I had a babysitter. Nigga had a nanny?
Nah, when you
Oh
say
my
nanny,
God.
alright, bro.
Yeah, that's what a babysitter is for rich folks. A nanny, sir. That's what we call
not rich,
a nanny, bro.
I could send y'all pictures of my home from back in the day, and
That's just one of them.
I promise you that it's it's crazy.
Call me rich living like this is crazy, but hey.
I don't think that there's a problem with it. That's the problem.
I just think you should embrace it more.
Yeah, it is what it is. I'm rich. I mean, we think you're rich now. You make the most money on the podcast right now?
No.
Absolutely.
Who you think make
you?
That's cap. That's cap.
I saw your YouTube studio, buddy.
Ooh.
When?
Today.
I'm about to say today, buddy.
You don't think I can pocket watch?
Omar, I ain't gonna lie. I knew you was making money when you X'd out the earnings. I was like, oh no, he's really touching bread now. This was Mr. Be transparent, show the people for real. That's who he was. When I seen him scribble that shit out, I was like, oh no, he's touching money. Okay.
That's not true though.
You trying to play it off?
We
seeing through it, buddy.
He still has multiple channels.
I really only run one, and it's not doing well right now.
Somebody said Omar making 6 figures. Everybody's making 6 figures.
Omar's making 6 figures just from his channel.
I'm about to say
that's not. I don't think that's no. Hold on.
80. Okay.
Oh,
it's really like 95.3. Like, all right, bro.
We gotta stop.
Shout out to Droopy. He sends in 2. We're not gonna address this.
He's on fire. He's heating up.
Droopy for $9.99 says, "Can black people be racist? Because I asked a black queen out from work, and she said, "Ew, I don't date Mexicans." She didn't say Mexican. She said slur, but YouTube won't let me put the word.
First of all, the fact that she said ill, I don't think it has anything to do with the fact that you're whatever the slur was. It strictly came because she was just ready to be nasty.
Droopy
Bitch said ill.
Type out the slur in the YouTube chat, like to put 2 letters and then space and then 2.
Is it what Sage said that one time?
Oh my God.
That's what it is.
I don't think.
If that's what she called him, ew,
I
don't date.
It had to be. It had to be.
No, it did not have to be. Let me tell you right
Wait,
now.
there's others?
Yes.
Mad other slurs.
Oh.
White people fire with the slurs.
He probably got hit with a new one.
Slur for a Mexican. Wow. I gotta know what it is. We'll address it once we know. Droopy also sends 199 to say no Mr. Backshots today? Question mark. No Mr. Backshots today. Last but certainly not least, Rodney TV comes in and says, last two. Rodney TV says for 199, broke people stand up. Hashtag little money matters. Little money gets a quick pass over here, respectfully. And then Will of Z for $20.
He's on fire.
Bang, bang.
And that's why, because it just makes sense. It just makes sense.
Yo, the chat is flying with slurs right now.
I'm about to say, and he typed out the one that she called him.
Is that him on this side? I don't think that's Droopy though.
I thought that was Droopy.
No. Droopy, type out the slur.
I thought I was Droopy on this side. My bad.
I promise you, they are just throwing. Will of Z for 1999 says every year it's been shown roster construction is way more important than superstars. We're looking at two teams with the strongest 1 through 10 in the finals. I'd rather develop my young potential than trade it off for KD. People be saying that. I think it's a balance though. People be saying that strongest 1 through 10. Them 10 niggas ain't playing. 1 through 10. Yeah, all right. All 10 of them are not playing. What are we talking about? Am I wrong?
Aren't the Pacers running 10?
Let's look. You know we don't watch ball no more, so we got to make sure.
They're running like I don't think they're running 10 constantly. They're running like 8, maybe 9.
They got their starting 5. They got Obi Toppin coming off the bench, Ben Shepherd, Benedict Mathurin, TJ McConnell,
9.
Tony Bradley is getting minutes, but you see Thomas Bryant go off.
Okay, he's reaching out.
The 10 is Thomas Bryant.
I'm talking about consistent. I'm talking about the consistent guys coming off. Not they just played. They played game 1, didn't play game 2. Might get a minute or 2 in game. No, nigga, they played every game. How many players have played every game?
They run 9.
I'm not saying they run 8 or 9. They run 10.
Okay. I don't know. And then on the other side, I guess 4 minutes from Isaiah Joe, 8 minutes from Aaron Wiggins. Is that running 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's 8. That's 8 people. Now the Pacers are everybody who's playing. If you do play, you get double-digit minutes. I'm gonna have to give it to you.
I feel like that's the standard. That should be the standard. Guys, them guys that are running 8 minutes and 4 minutes are subbing for each other while Lou Dort gets a break.
And like Cruz just said, it's an outlier at the end. If at the end of the day, cool, that's an outlier. Cool, that's an outlier. I'm looking at game 1. The Pacers went damn near 40 deep. Everybody on the Thunder roster literally got minutes. I'm not saying though. Oh man, they run. They go
15 deep.
They go 15
in the playoffs. What a team! Like, all right, bro.
Yeah, come on, bro.
They gotta be a super team, right? Okay.
And I stick by those comments, by the way. Still,
I'm not changing it up. There are a super team, and I've still on it. Super teams can lose. They've lost before.
Super team, Celtic super team. All right. Let's keep going. I don't know. I want to know the slur now. We cannot address Droopy until we find we find out what Droopy, the slur. I want to address that question. What is this that we're watching? I just found the next Omeezy video.
Uh-oh. What happened?
What is this? What is this?
I'm about to say you gotta put it on the screen, gang. I don't know.
I promise y'all, when I put this on the screen, y'all are gonna be like, man, what is this? This is in the Insufferable Women Uncensored. The bitch username is Preschooler. This is PRS Schooler. 58 inches of childlike chaos.
Oh, hell no.
This is mental health.
There's another one. I don't even really know if I can show this other one.
191 likes.
Cause she's in a diaper, so I guess I can technically show it. What is this?
This is mental health.
What are we watching?
This
Chat,
is mental illness.
audio listeners, this is a grown woman in a legitimate high chair. And
in a grown woman size high chair at that.
With a bib and
a fucking diaper.
What is this? Man, what are we doing, man?
We aren't doing anything. This bitch is crazy.
So why are we consuming this type of content?
No, we are not. That is nobody.
Yes,
no, that is not on my timeline. I promise.
Why are we all following her?
Are you talking about the old measles? I don't
Followed
follow her.
Nah. I don't want to put names.
Wait, is there actually followed by on it? No way. Do you actually know people following her?
Man, what is
That'll be
this?
disgusting. That'll be disgusting.
Bro, there's a whole hashtag and there's multiple different people creating this type of content.
Maybe net neutrality is a good thing, man. Christian, you were right. Maybe net neutrality should have been something we looked into. Maybe, because this is ridiculous.
Bro, I went down my conspiracy rabbit holes this weekend. I found this TikToker, former WWE wrestler. He tried to order some boots from the dark web. Chat may know about this. He tried to order some boots off the dark web. Shit had stains on it or whatever. People got to digging out as to like who owned it. It's mad freaky. He gets the shoes, and apparently the heel is hollow. He like opens up the boot and finds like a tracking device on it.
Why did he get boots off the dark web?
That's like his content is like exploring the dark web. So I don't know. I'll try to look it up. It's
man, listen, everything is not content. I swear. And honestly, it's too late. You already got the boot, buddy. You can take the tracker off, and they already screenshotted your address. You better die in GTA. Crazy.
Let's keep going because I don't know what we just pulled up on screen. I don't know why that's a part of our algorithm. I don't know why that's you know.
Oh yeah, there's also a VHS in the boot. It was crazy, bro.
There's a VHS.
A VHS in the boot?
Yeah. Like when he got it, there was a VHS in the boot. He got like an actual VCR player to play it. Play some weird freaky shit.
You think this saw?
This nigga ordered a boot and it came with a VCR and a VHS tape in the boot. This is insane.
Yeah. All right, continuing down the line. This is probably gonna be a quick hitter. I want to know how y'all feel about this Doja Cat situation. I made a video, uploaded it. Take that video down, gang. I listened to my community. I took it down.
Really, you were getting cooked for it?
Yeah, I don't know why.
I don't know the situation. Like I vaguely know, but
Damo, you said you know why?
Oh, absolutely know why. This is you want to talk about unemployed news, boy.
Let's hold each other.
I'm about to get my.
This is Doja Cat outside of a gay bar. She's with a dude.
I'm about to give my shirt to Doja Cat because she's the iconic girl.
Period.
No, bitch, you deserve it. Literally, and if you ever want anything more, I got you, always. This is the girl right here. I love you, Zach. Thank you so much.
Happy Pride Month.
Pablo.
Nice to meet you.
Wait, what's your real name? Or is it Doja? Your name?
Ami.
Ami, so nice to meet you, girl.
Nice
You're
to meet
beautiful.
you.
I hope you have the best night. You're literally everything in the world. Thank you.
Wow.
Yeah. My girl, Ami. Love you, dog. Don't say thank you, thank you.
You smell great.
All right. Normal interaction. Later on, Doja Cat. I threw that musty ass shirt away, by the way. She goes on to say, I think this was first. Bottom line is, I'll smile at you, but it doesn't mean I fuck with you. And don't touch me and manhandle me when you don't even fucking know me. If you know, you know. I honestly think I need to stand up for myself in the moment sometimes. And he didn't even know my fucking name to be touching me and kissing me on my face. Like, that is crazy. First of all, just before we get into, what's y'all's initial reaction to what y'all just seen?
I never liked this dirty bitch in the first place. That's my first reaction. That's my initial. I never liked this dirty, crusty, dusty, self-hating ass bald bitch anyway. Let me tell you one thing.
You're crazy.
If I'm in goddamn public and a motherfucker come up to me and they are musty, the last thing you about to do is hug me once, let alone twice, kiss me, and I lie in your face and say you smell good. You dirty dust bunny. All right? I can't stand it. I hate a motherfucker that will act all nice and play in your face. And as soon as they get home, they were so mad about the situation. Now I want to get my tweets off. You dirty bitch, you should have said something then. If that nigga was musty, whoa, social distance. You should have stood on business. But hitting that old, I'ma just play nice in the moment. If a musty nigga trying to hug me, hey buddy, Hank Hill. That's what Hank Hill, handshake, Hank Hill. What are you doing? You might sneak one off and I'm being nice. The second one, Hank Hill. No, bruh. And I'm not gonna lie to you. You smell great, by the way. Bitch, I heard you. That's crazy.
So everyone who asked the picture at DreamCon just smelled like butterflies down there.
No one was musty enough for me to have an issue. No.
Now that's cap. Now that's cap.
For me,
that's cap.
Wow.
That's
okay.
Cap.
You took way more pictures than me, or man.
No, nigga,
your experience is different.
But we got trapped in that one area and they just kept coming.
We was in the same photo with the musty dudes.
You have to point them out. Well, one. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be real. Chat. I'm gonna be real, and this is where the truth just comes out. At 6'5", my nostrils aren't nowhere niggas' armpits. So maybe y'all just, you know, y'all in the whiff range and y'all really caught it from some I'm up here with it. I'm up here and my head's up.
Man, y'all lucky I fuck with this
guy. I ain't really smell nobody for real. That's just me.
Y'all lucky that I mess with this community because y'all lucky, bruh. Y'all lucky. To say that everybody and let me say this, man, I got cooked for this. Let me say this because I'm with y'all now and I feel like I can speak. Being in that situation, some people do it aggressively. I make fun of people in the beginning, lighthearted. Because I don't think that those are serious. There are some people though that take it way overboard. Bezos, when we was in line to get them badges, and Buddy gave us the high five. Was that one? It was a time when me and Bezos was together. Buddy gave us a mean high five, a mean smack.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yo, but truly trying to take your hand off type situation. Some people go a little bit overboard. So that's why I'm saying I want y'all to really watch this and let me know if you feel like Miss Cat is uncomfortable. We're gonna watch it without sound. We don't even need a sound. She don't look uncomfortable. She don't look a little.
Man, what the hell?
Wondering why he's taking his shirt off. I'll give you that. I'm confused too. I'm also confused.
All right. Let me put some.
She just playing it off.
I got you always. This is the
Ooh.
Yeah.
Double arm.
Hey, double armed. You snuck it in because of how close proximity we are. Bet you got me. And go ahead and play.
Happy Pride Month.
Pause.
Hands on the.
Hey. Pause. You got me. This is weird. Play a little more.
Hey, wait. Let me say this. Like Damo said this one time.
That's a crazy grab.
Damo said this
crazy
one time when he was like his
I
dad
don't
told him
be grabbing my girl like that.
That's what I'm saying.
I know exactly what you're about to say too.
Damo said this one time his dad told him, look, son, it's certain positions in which you don't grab your girl, right?
Some ways you don't hold her that way.
This I'm not gonna lie.
Son, don't let me talk to you. Don't hold her like that no more.
And I know the thing to do is shit on her for real. I get it. She be in
This
them racial
dude's
chat
gay
rooms.
though. What does that mean?
Somebody said that. So we're gonna get to the apology in a second. Hold on.
Pablo.
Nice to meet
Wait, what's your real name? Or is it Doja?
Nah, the elbows.
The elbow
Still
rubs?
grabbing her is crazy. Still grabbing her is crazy. No. Rewind a little bit. That moment of separation is where I create separation. As soon as you let me go, take a step back. I'm taking my drifts backwards, like I gotta go or whatever. Slight steps back as soon as you let me go. Now it was quick. I will say, it was quick. As soon as he let her go, back on you. Like it was kind of quick, but still, that's when I know, nigga, you musty. I don't want that to happen again. You snuck me already. I don't want to be snucking and you're gonna help me for 15 seconds. I don't want that again, so I'm backing up.
Okay.
So I hope you have the best night.
Arms again. This is where it gets crazy.
Literally everything in one.
Why am I jumping with you? I'm not jumping with you. You will sit there with my arms like this. I'm not jumping with you.
I just feel like
he's clearly just going along with it to just.
He came in with the kiss, and then he's got the arms. Let me go, and then you start. I just feel uncomfortable. I don't know. I'm
not gonna hold you. My poker face just ain't good. I don't play poker for that very reason. I wear my expressions on my face. If I'm not in the mood, I can't fake the funk. Especially if there is funk, literal funk. No, can't do it.
Wait, so what were you getting cooked for? Maybe we haven't gotten there. My bad.
They said basically there's people on the internet, which is true. There's people on the internet that you should just never defend. Should never defend people.
She is one of them.
Doja Cat is 100% one of them. 100%.
Never defend Doja Cat.
Never defend Doja Cat, no matter the circumstance. Never, ever, ever defend Doja Cat. So I was saying, I'm not gonna lie. This look a little uncomfortable. She's in the fucking racial chat rooms, Omar, showing them feet, and you going for it? Me. I don't know.
I'm not gonna lie, gang. She gotta literally be getting punched in the face unjustly on camera for you to be able to get off of. Listen, man, Doja's not in the wrong. Like it has to be clear cut. You can't argue against. If you can argue anything against the clip with her, don't defend it. I promise you. She's bad. She's public enemy number 1, 2, and 3.
So let me play the and mind you, I think that there was a lot of misunderstandings in this. I want to play his apology or his acknowledgement, his video, whatever.
Hi guys, I was just at a party and I got informed that Doja said some shit about me on Twitter. I just want to clear this up because it hurts, because I loved her. I watched her at Coachella. I've never claimed to be the biggest fan, but I really stand her and I think her work is amazing. I just think it's crazy because she's the one at this event that was being so nice, and she pointed out my shirt, and I said, and I like that. And then when I went outside and she was outside, I was like, girl, you'd be the perfect girl for my Pride collection. And she said, what do you mean, what Pride collection? I said, oh, I released this t-shirt, blah, 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 I'd love to give you one. She said, I'd want one right now. And I said, oh, I could give this one to you. She said, no way, you're not gonna give this to me. And that's when the video started, and she was being so sweet and amazing, and I thought that's what it was. And now, guys, she's on Twitter saying she threw that musty shirt away. She's saying that I didn't know her name, that I manhandled her, all this stuff. I understand, guys, if I was being like too nice or whatever, I will take full accountability. I'm gay. I would never want to make her feel uncomfortable. She's so iconic.
That's where he lost.
All right. Yeah, I'm about to say. Okay.
That's where he lost.
All right, buddy.
I could never do such a thing.
I'm about to say, I was with you at first. Y'all had a conversation before the video started. There was a level of comfort. She wanted the shirt. I guess. I'm gay. I would never. All right, nigga. Y'all not even stepping hard in June to be saying that.
And
now, Tom trying to get it off in chat. It clearly says Pablo, but
what do you say? see stuff like that to me, and that's why I try to get it off. And I'm not saying I want people to be like homophobic and shit. Please don't. That's too much. Him saying though, come on now, I'm gay. So manhandle. Yes, that was a crazy grab. It's a crazy grab. Fuck is wrong with this nigga?
I'm a gay man. Why would I want her to feel? I would never want her to be uncomfortable. All right, that's kind of.
Let me skip through this a little bit.
I get that. But for me, guys, I'm a normal ass person that's at a bar, meets Doja Cat. I just released my clothing drop for Pride, and I just offered to give her one, and she said, "Oh, I want one right now." So I had the size. I was like, "Here, take it." I apologize if I did anything wrong at all.
Pause. Do y'all feel like Doja Cat was just chatting? Like, or she truly wanted it and all this other stuff?
I think she saw a fan that was clearly a fan of hers and was just trying to go along with it to, you know what I'm saying, show support, I guess, for lack of a better term. I don't know. Like, she clearly didn't, because I'm just trying to bring it back to like DreamCon, I guess. Like there were certain people. Let me just dap you up real quick and keep it pushing. Like I feel like that was her intention, and it just kept going.
I can say, as a chatter myself, when I meet people and they try to get off the I make content too, and we gotta link up, big bro.
Damo.
Yeah,
Damo.
hit me, bro. DM me, yes.
Yeah.
I just checked my DM requests recently. Damn, I did tell buddy we was gonna do a podcast the other day.
Hey. Follow me. Follow. Subscribe to me.
Follow me right now so I know it's you. I can see that you did it. Follow me.
Subscribe to me.
You're just not trying to cause a scene at the moment, you know.
I can say that is a possibility. Her saying, "Oh, I want a shirt right now," that could have just been her being super nice. I get it. I do get it. Now the difference is, I still follow through on the people I said, "Hey man, let's work. You just gotta give me some time. My schedule.
Last bit of this.
But guys, I'm a human being too. And honestly, this just shows me, I guess, that maybe not everybody's who they show in person. I would have never said anything other than she's the sweetest girl ever, but I guess she went on a whole tweet rant about me. I never claimed to have it all laid out, to know what I'm doing. Like, I'm just at a bar, released a clothing drop. Doja was being very sweet to me.
Can you pause
and
real
also,
quick?
guys, I know I didn't know her first name.
How can a mustache be gay? I'm sorry. Keep going.
I'm so sorry. I never claimed to be the biggest fan ever. I just respect her a lot for her work. I've listened to her music so many times. I met her 4.5 years ago at the VMAs, and I was like gagged. And I thought 4.5 years later, the world worked for me. Like the stars lined.
It's about him, bro. It's about him. Right.
Oh, you were from the VMAs? 21?
Pablo? Yo,
I like your shirt. You want one?
You're Pablo.
Yo, you can have the one I'm wearing. After I just came from a party, you can have this one. The fuck?
I just don't understand. I met her before. I would have thought that she would have. Nigga, why would you assume? I was on your side, Pablo. Pablo? Now I feel racist. I was on your side. You are losing me steadily. You about to have me getting yelled at by the internet now. This is crazy.
I ain't gonna lie. Different community over here. I feel like I can get it off. I like that. Okay. Yeah. I like that.
Was it the women cooking?
You just now figuring it out?
You do have a women audience that doesn't tune into the pod. Was it that?
Man, it was. I get the message from Toyin. Hey, gang, we might have to take this one down.
Nah, I've gotten those texts on playback before. Ooh.
Hey, yeah.
Y'all getting baked right now.
Yeah, we might have to private this one.
When Caleb get that text off, not even unlist. Private, because he know what private and do.
Yeah. We might have to private this one. What? Am I getting? Because I'm doing something yesterday. I don't see what's going on. All I see is I think I see the screenshot out of 10, and then just I ain't never seen somebody actually type out.
Was it that bad? I really can't believe it was that bad. Damn.
Doc typed it out. I ain't gonna lie. No, we might take this one down.
Damn.
I guess I was getting cooked. I over here. I know this is where the real ones at, man. I feel like this is what it was. It will be like 5 comments of Omar, fuck with you. This a L take. I consume your content. This a L take. L take, Omar. I'm not gonna lie. Usually you don't give L take. 6 comment. He was gay anyway. He got what he deserved. Me, oh shit. Me, oh, this is crazy. That's
what?
Yes. Yeah. So I'll just let y'all know, man. This is the community that I got. Man. So anyway, on to the next thing. Whoa. All right, a couple more before we get out of here. We really haven't talked about anything. Really, we should get into everybody's going into streaming. Do I want to get into Angel Reese? What do we want to get into? Do we even want to talk? We want to watch the game. What do y'all want to do?
Let me tell you the truth, a lot of you.
It's not 10:30. You still have to.
Whoa. Mr. Backshots isn't here. When did 10:30 become this arbitrary number? I'm just, again, you want me to tell you the truth, a lot of you.
That's crazy. I don't want to see Funny Mike stream.
Me either.
I just wanted to put that out there. It's just some of them are forced.
You don't like to dance?
I promise you, I don't.
Hey.
I don't. I've never even like looked to see Funny Mike stream. You understand what I'm saying?
Apparently he killed it at Stream of You. That was his moment.
Killed it. Like, come on. Why would I?
According to who though?
No, like from a numbers perspective.
Let's talk about it. Like, who told you that? Who said it? Who told you he killed it? This was killing me.
The mafia. I don't know.
It's every time I'm hearing about niggas from Streaming University, and I'm talking about DDG and fucking Funny Mike. Everybody say the same shit. They saying they was going crazy. Who said it? Who was these people saying this? Because I seen the clips. They weren't going crazy. It was normal shit happening. Everyone just, damn, that's why they going wild right now. Niggas following them at drink. Now I'm about to sound like a hater. Now.
Everybody is always going crazy, right? Like
everybody's going crazy.
Everybody's like from a performance perspective, like top 5 at Streamer U. That's why they're saying it. That's what I'm saying. Fuck them. I'm saying it.
He has like 30 million YouTube subscribers.
Yes. Okay, he was going crazy.
He's going crazy. It's sad he wasn't going crazy before. What the fuck?
And not that I promise you. And maybe it is hate. Get it off. What does that mean though? Like,
is it not sad? The biggest 2 takeaways from Streaming University were niggas that were streaming 10 years ago or doing content 10 years ago. Is that not crazy? Like, that's so weird. I'm sorry.
Why everybody going crazy?
So peaking at 60K is just normal now?
I mean, you want me to tell you truth, a lot to you. Like, I mean, in those circles, you should do that. If you in them circles and not doing that, you're not doing your job right. I would assume a nigga with a platform like that and that's recognizable as Funny Mike is. Funny Mike wasn't a nobody. It's a recognizable nigga. Showing up to Streaming University, your numbers should look like that.
Nah.
Show me the nigga that's in the same situation as Funny as Mike and had that same opportunity that didn't go crazy. I will show you a loser. Shout out Cam Newton.
Well, if you phrase it, I was about to say Deshae, so.
There you go. Hey, you triggered my trap card, buddy.
So you think Deshae has never gone quote unquote crazy? I don't know what crazy is all relative. So like Deshae's never gone crazy?
On streaming, maybe I just haven't seen it. I don't watch Deshae regularly.
What's streaming to you though? I mean, what's crazy to you though? Like,
if you pull 30K plus one time, that's you going crazy that stream.
I think we need an intervention.
Has Deshae done that?
No, I think we need an intervention about you specifically.
What?
Tom. It's just
I'm looking at, he peaked at 89,000.
We need an intervention.
And
we need an intervention behind you. I ain't gonna lie.
No, this is W hate. This is hate. This has to be hate.
I think this is hate. I'm just saying.
Sometimes there's hate that's needed. Someone gotta hate. Why not us?
Yeah, I don't. You know, the hate. I'm not even gonna say like the hate isn't necessarily towards him. That's my perspective. Like I just don't want to consume the content. For you B-Souls though, we need to have.
I don't even watch for any. I don't get.
But how do you know that he's going crazy?
I'm on Twitch Tracker.
Why are you just on Twitch Tracker though? Is what I'm saying.
Because you asked me if he's going crazy and wanted numbers to back it up, so I looked up numbers to back it up. What the fuck? I don't get what's going on. Maybe I'm missing the joke, but
nah. Because now people empowering like Young Miami to get on stream. Now, mind you, she's been streaming.
I'm not doing that.
I didn't say it was you. I didn't say it was you. I did not say it was you, but there's people empowering.
Rocking with it, eh? That's a good angle.
Ain't nobody on there, Brandon. He says 0 views.
No, he got 27 followers.
Oh, we talking to ourselves.
Run my shit up.
Is she on Twitch streaming?
I'm about to say, where is she even streaming on? Rumble?
Why this not just IG Live?
I don't know, and I'm not gonna hold you.
Oh, she was on Twitch.
She was just on Twitch streaming like a Instagram. Who would have found this? How did people know? Did you tell people to go fucking watch the stream? Like, I feel like she literally just made a Twitch, announced it probably one time on her IG, 3 hours, like that she made a Twitch, and just went live to see what would happen. Like the discoverability of Young Miami randomly on a fucking Tuesday was gonna just pick up traction. Y'all not getting into this for the right reasons, bro. Too many of these rappers and celebrities are just trying to stream just because the money is there. Y'all not even trying to stream for real.
I've had enough. I've had enough of all of this.
We need to gatekeep content creation. That's what needs to happen. Y'all turning content creation. They are turning content creation into rap, and I don't like it. With rap, y'all just let anybody do it, and it was fine. Just let anybody get in the game and do whatever they wanted to do to it, get their money and do whatever they wanted, and now we here. And y'all are turning content creation into that, which technically content creation was already something that anybody could do if they wanted to do it. It's just they're not trying to be content creators. They just see the dollars from it, which is super sad.
Yeah, this is just a podcast wave 2.0. That's what I see from it. That wave of every celebrity trying to start a podcast. This is just a new, let me start a podcast. Let me stream.
I just don't. I don't understand because there's. I promise you, I'm trying to get it. I promise you, I'm trying to get it. I promise you, I'm trying to get it. I'm gonna say it again. I promise you, I'm trying to get it. I feel like even the clip game has slowed down solely because there's nothing really coming out of what's being said in these streams. People just streaming just to stream. People are literally just streaming. Let me show y'all this clip.
How much is this? Let me see. Show it again.
This is Raud. Doesn't know how to tell Samaya he can't take her to Funny Mike's prom.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, that's her. When the joint again? The 18th.
But this the clip though, like.
Is this nigga streaming in the mall?
Yeah, I think he is actually. I think he is in Lenox Mall. No funny shit.
And he's backed by Shopify, I think.
Yeah, and that's the clip though.
I mean, that's the clip.
I can't imagine what the stream was.
The clip.
The stream was just the clip. Is crazy.
Enough, bro. Enough. We can't do this no more. We can't condone this. We cannot empower this. We have to put our foot down collectively.
I agree. I'm ready. My foot is down.
We can't do this no more, bro.
I think if you're a celebrity, you're streaming and not repurposing, instant indicator you're just doing this for the shits and gigs.
Which I mean, hey, if the shits and gigs is what you want to get off, get it off. Everybody don't got to be the most optimized content creator when you're a celebrity. But I can tell when niggas genuinely want to stream and niggas is just trying to get money out of this. Kyrie Irving genuinely streams. Like Kyrie Irving, he boosts up the stream. He really starts talking about what he gets off the shit he wants to get off. Clip or not, he gonna get off the shit he want to get off, have conversations, get his takes off, and then get the fuck off stream. Like he does it the right way. You can tell he wants to do it. I don't think Kyrie boosts up the stream for the money. He boosts up the stream because he just wants, that's what he wants to do. I've seen that with a couple people that stream, that's celebrities. Other ones, pull that Young Miami.
I'm gonna be honest. To be on a serious note here, I'm more afraid of celebrities getting into streaming and actually figuring it out than them just streaming and doing bullshit.
But why? I mean, what's the indicator that they would actually figure it out?
Like, essentially, I don't know exactly what it's gonna look like for a celebrity, but let's just say, like, imagine Will Smith like legitimately took streaming seriously, put production behind it, all these different things, and it actually took off, and he's averaging, I don't know, 70,000 on a regular stream. Like the parallel that I bring up is just how NBA players have changed sports content creation and sports podcasting. Not necessarily for the worse, but it's definitely capped off a bunch of independent content creators in terms of what they can be at the peak of the shit. I feel like for streaming, it can go through that similar phase of like, there's going to be celebrities who have insane networks, who have insane initial capital that, you know, the independent just won't be able to compete with. And that's what's really going to fuck up the game.
But don't you think you have to, my fault, Omar, but don't you think that they have to fuck around to figure out what they want to do, and they have to start trying shit to figure out what they want to do? Case in point, Gilbert Arenas. Gilbert Arenas got to this point because he booted his stream up and was literally just talking shit, beefing with Kwame Brown, just doing shit. Like he was just on stream. That nigga was gaming at one point, tried gaming at one point. Like he was just on stream doing shit and then figured it out. Don't you think that's a part of the process?
I mean, yeah, the process on how you figure it out, that's what it is. I'm talking about once you figure it out, how that's going to affect everything.
I think my thing though is that I don't ever see them being that person, only because I don't know if y'all remember a couple months ago when like Taraji P. Henson was talking about why she can't, this isn't paying me enough money and that isn't paying me enough money and all these you know, all these things aren't paying me enough money, et cetera, et cetera. And my thought process was, well, you thought that you would always be an actor in a day and age in which, like, one, there's not too many black actors, and two, everybody's diversifying. Like, we're all figuring out that these little checks and all this stuff is not worth it. The residuals checks aren't worth it. We've moved away from, you know, physical media into the streaming era, so you're gonna lose some check there. So what was your pivot, right? I say all that to say, if they had the brain and the mindset to do that creative stuff, they would have did it in a different way. So like I believe Donald Glover could put on something like that. I believe Issa Rae could put on something like that. Quinta Brunson could put on something like that. Do I believe the average actor can ultimately be a streamer and do all the streaming things? Absolutely not. They're just, their mind isn't there.
The same way the average NBA player can't do podcasting and kill it, like the Morris twins. Like we've definitely looked at their channel and they're not going to be the ones that make it. Respect to them.
Damn.
Sorry, but there's a bunch of different there's a bunch of different like former NBA players that did do well. All the Smoke, JJ Redick, you know, Knuckleheads, Gil, all of them. So
I do also think there's a difference though too. The barrier to entry for podcasting, and that's why they get into podcasting. There are very few of them that are into actual like storytelling or the traditional sports media game or whatever the case may be. They're just podcasting. So it's like, and not to take away from podcasting, we're on a podcast right now, all this stuff like that. The equivalent still would be, all right, Kai Cenat is putting on these productions, everybody's following suit, they can't follow suit, et cetera, et cetera. And mind you, most of the industry already, like Leroy said, it's just not entertaining anyway. But what percentage of celebrity do we think that can really put on a production like that? Most celebrities have everybody else do everything for them. Think about a movie set. Hey, there's tape on the floor. This is where you're going to stand. This is how you need to read this line. This is what we want you to say. I don't think that somebody it can do that has that mind, that has that brain, that has that mindset, can then flip into the streaming world. I just don't think you can.
Okay, until someone does, we can revisit this conversation.
Yeah. Until then, get a job.
Keep doing your day job, celebrity.
Yeah.
Be a celebrity.
Flip a damn burger. Crisp up a damn hash brown. I got these celebrities, and maybe it just seems fun. Devin Booker over here lying. Hey man, it's more money in streaming than it is basketball. Young Thug, I'm a retire from rap. It's more money over here than it is over here.
Nigga, Devin Booker is making $39 million a year from basketball alone, let alone endorsements.
I'm gonna stop doing music. I'm start streaming.
For real? No, don't do that. Then they're gonna blame me.
We can swap lives. All of
No.
us. We'll start making music. You stream.
Don't do that. They're gonna. Wait, when's the album drop, bro?
I think I'm gonna start streaming.
No, don't do that. They're gonna get mad at me.
Wait,
please.
hold on, yeah.
No, they're gonna kill
This
us.
looks bad.
No, please.
I'm telling you.
When you drop it down.
Done rapping, just like I want to just start streaming. Cause y'all live like a cool life. Y'all go everywhere every day.
But
y'all
you
got cats walking around this bitch. Y'all got all type of crazy.
But you
stuff.
live a crazy life.
Well, I know.
And you got some fucking bangers.
I don't live. What's crazy life?
Now you do have a nice life.
You have a great life.
Everybody in this room got a nice life.
True. But you gotta drop the album first, bro. Like, when is it dropping? Like, no weird shit. Soon?
June 37th.
That nigga Thug is trying to denounce anything to the court of law, that he doing anything but being a father and a man of God right now. What's a crazy life? A crazy life? What's crazy about my life? I'm trying to stream. Like, all right, buddy. Jesus.
I just don't. Even the top 1% of streamers, they're still not. If you just bring it across board, it's still not making the same amount as the top 1% of what these other things. It's just a cool thing to do. Maybe so said. It's just a cool thing to do.
Are the top 1% streamers making top 20% NBA player money at this point?
Depends on who you're talking about. Because Aiden has like stake and, all pun intended, stake and kick that could be worth like, I don't know. I don't know what it could be worth, but
I'm gonna say, look, constant that. Especially with that report of what he made last year or whatever he made in the year came out.
And let me also say, to me that doesn't matter. He has stake in something that is worth X. It's worth $0 until you sell it. It's worth $0 until you sell it. Devin Booker actively makes $100 bajillion every single season with his contract money. Aiden Ross would need kick to then be sold in order for him to get whatever money is his stake is in the company or whatever.
I don't know enough about their pockets. But okay, so let me ask this: do you think it's far fetched for a streamer to make $20 million a year right now? A speed level, XQC, Aiden.
Probably not 20. No, not 20 million a year.
From just streaming, I don't know about 20 mil. From
You
just
talking about
streaming.
everything included or just them firing up the stream?
Oh, I mean, if we're gonna take away YouTube revenue and it's just Twitch revenue, no one's doing that.
I think
so. With everything encompassed,
I can see them making 20 million a year.
yeah, around it, yeah.
That's not top 20% NBA money. 20 mil a year.
Nigga, Austin Reeves just declined a $14 million deal to go get 30. Like, I don't.
Isn't Austin Reeves a top 20% player in the NBA? Am I tripping?
I don't know if that would be. Would that be top 20 in terms of contracts? What is a max deal? You have to think what a max deal is.
We'll just
max deal is like 50, 60 a year.
What a KCP?
Is that a super max or a max? You know, super and max. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So again, what did KCP sign for last year? Because I don't even know if KCP would be in the running for top 20%, and I think he signed for 15 to 20 mil. a year.
And July 6, 2024, KCP signed a 3-year, $66 million. So what is that, like 22
It's 20 mil a year. That's 20 a year.
20 million a year. Again, not including anything else.
That's just NBA money. Nigga, KCP top 20%? I don't think so. I think that's the average in terms of contract extensions. That's the average role player when they get a contract is making that. Between there, 15 and 20. What did Isaiah Hartenstein signed for?
Let me see.
I don't think iHeart is top 20%.
And we're just throwing out numbers.
And I could be wrong. Chat, if I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong. But
average NBA salary is 12 million. This is just off some Google shit. Average NBA salary is 12 million.
I definitely. So then, yeah, 20 mil is not 20%.
Okay.
If the average is 12,
I guess. Hey, live your fucking life. We got two things. One, we got to read the super chats at the end. Shouts out to It's Christian again for $4.99.
He's on fire.
Doja liked the attention from him in the moment and liked the attention from making fun of him later. Whatever gives her higher ground.
I guess. Fuck her.
Yeah, I be letting thick women do a lot of stuff, so I can't say. I don't know. Droopy for $1.99.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Says Omar, she called me a wet opposite of front.
Oh wow.
I just don't know.
Oh, so that was right then.
In 2025, that's
so light.
That's
and I'm saying that as a black man.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Okay.
That's so light.
Last thing I got for us. Quick little story time. This blazed the internet last week. I didn't get to talk about it. I didn't get to do a video about it.
I blame you because you're a part of me. I blame you because you live in here. I blame you because you've gone through all kind of shit and we've shared so many things. And for you to be doing this to me, who has never done anything like this to you, who would never, ever do anything like this to you. Ever. Anybody. I don't do this kind of stuff. I thought you loved me. I thought you cared about me. I thought you wanted the best for me.
Who is she talking about?
This is Precious. She emptied her savings to pay her husband's child support, and he cheated with her cousin.
Oh.
Oh, man.
Why is this happening to me? What did I do? Why do I deserve this from you? You don't. So then why?
What if his dick was big? And she should know.
Oh, she's talking to her cousin.
She's talking to her cousin.
Oh, no, okay. Now I get why it's crazy. Okay.
Why? Why me? Why is this me? Why am I here? Why am I here having this conversation with you?
Some people be acting like they don't know if they man dick good or not. If you know your man dick good,
He was definitely saying, I can't believe he doing this.
This boy is crazy.
Omar, he had to have been saying that.
This nigga's souls is ridiculous.
Come on, bro.
Oh shit, no
That was
way.
a layup. That was a layup.
No way this is happening. I always thought of this, but no way it's happening. And then he threw in that, and his sweater? No way.
I can't believe you're this big, right? Come on, bruh. This how they get it off, chat.
Oh shit, but you
I'm the freak one for just
my cousin's
saying it.
man. Oh. Oh, that is so Hey, then try to convince when you kissing up on her, we shouldn't be doing this. Come on now.
I'm already 20 shots deep. What you talking about? We shouldn't be doing this. What's 21, huh? What's 22?
After you bust and just lay there, both of y'all just shaking y'all head.
Oh
my
hey,
God.
we're good for one every pod, chat. We gonna make you laugh one time every pod, bro. Oh,
that's so out of pocket. You go in there, you shower. You just go home. You know what? You come home to your wife. Ooh, babe, let's. I'm feeling crazy tonight. Don't even shower. Him.
Nah, not tonight.
Nah, a real out of pocket motherfucker. He would have put it in with the dried up nut from her, from the cousin. The dried
lubed up.
The dried up from the cousin to the. It's flaking off in your underwear.
Now I get crazy when he's still wet like that. You know what I'm saying? Like from the last.
Oh
man, read the super chats, man. Read the super chats, please.
And that's what you say. So that's what you in there, man. I'm out of pocket for this.
Read the
I can't believe what I just did.
She gonna kill me if she finds out.
Oh,
am I really doing this right now?
The second time, I can't believe I'm doing this.
There's no way this is happening. Finish, man. I gotta stop. Ain't no way I'm trying to get caught up like this.
No, come on, man.
She a good woman too. That's what's crazy about it. She don't even deserve this.
This is all y'all, gang. This is all y'all's bit, bro.
Because when Damo joined in.
Nah, that's out of pocket though, for real. All right, let me read these. All right, replies say, I never thought I'd be here asking for help. Can't nobody help you. What the fuck? They gonna suck your man dick? What's the help? They gonna eat your
journey.
But here I am. My life has been turned upside down. Nah, like take a moment, just sit right there.
No, got turned up. Nah,
after 7 years of marriage, 12 together. Oh, I mean, I found out my husband has been having an emotional and intimate affair. That's crazy. With my first cousin. Wow. Someone who called me her best friend, my person, my sister. The betrayal is unbearable.
Oh, wow.
He emptied my
making that with the tongue first. My bad.
I gave him my 401k to help his child support debt because I believed in us and family. I left my job to start a business and heal. Now I'm left with nothing. I'm in therapy 3 times a week, trying to show up for my 4 babies, trying to create a summer they'll remember for the good, not the grief, trying to rebuild a life that feels like it's shattered. I've shared my journey openly with you, but I've been quiet lately. This is why. Today I'm done. I'm done pretending I'm okay. I'm asking for help to pay for therapy, to afford an attorney, to give my kids the summer they deserve to survive heartbreak. She asking for money. If I've ever made you feel less alone, brought you comfort, or inspired you to keep going, please consider donating or sharing. Link in the bio. Thank you for being there. Thank you for seeing me, for helping me.
Is this the business?
This is her, and this is the husband.
He got this off?
This shit crazy.
What is that? A wee Green Bay Packers hat?
Hey, we gotta talk about the weed clothes. Y'all gotta stop putting weed on everything.
We gotta have a
everything don't
somewhere, bro.
I'm gonna say everything don't need weed on it. And this is coming from the weed ramen guy. Everything don't need weed on it, bro. I promise.
Y'all think he owned dress shoes?
Absolutely not. That nigga done wore that hoodie out too. That's his favorite hoodie.
It blowed out
from high school.
No. This is I'm gonna show y'all the summer that she giving her kids. We might actually have to go donate from the pod.
audio is freaking out right now.
Maybe, just maybe, if you weren't paying out of pocket for therapy, your kid's summers would have more than living room forts. I don't know. Man, that just...
We got Fortnite at home.
I don't want to go camping. You didn't even take him outside. You just said we're going to camp in the living room. Oh.
What SpongeBob say, chat? Imagine.
Ferb, I know what we're going to do.
No way! No way!
Oh.
Look like SpongeBob in that one episode. He's just alone in the house with like was it a paperclip,
Chip,
a penny,
chip, napkin, and penny. The gang is all here.
Nah, bro, we can't do that, bro. We cannot be doing that. That's crazy. Man, let me stop scrolling. React. I don't know. Sometimes you got to take the L. And you don't need to go to social media with this.
Yeah, take the L in silence, bro.
We did not need this information.
Part of our healing journey.
Oh my God.
Humiliating herself?
Step one.
Please. I hope she got whatever she needed from this. I'm trying to see if she did successfully get a GoFundMe. She did successfully sign up for the summer camps. Actually, I'm on her TikTok page right now. This is her decorating her baby shower. This is the cousin's baby shower. She flew out to decorate this.
Can we take a break for a second just to talk about church? Yes, baby. Mom. Everything is still going on in the background, but I'm still going to church and I am talking to God first about everything. I'm allowing...
Y'all be doing this. Your husband is beating in your cousin back.
Do we have a picture of the cousin?
Want to hear the love story of how your mommy and your daddy met? Just a quick...
Man,
what?
This is almost on DMB Nation levels. Wait a minute.
Backstory. I already filmed like a full tell-all about everything that transpired with Faith and I. Faith and I and him, hello. But I just want to give a backstory because I noticed I didn't do that in regards to me and my husband and how we met. We met back in 2013 in Augusta. We worked together. It was love at first sight for him, is what he would say. He saw me and he was in love with me immediately. You know, at work, at like call centers, you have like team outings and site outings. We did a site outing and we ended up being the last two people at the outing. Just stayed up all night talking at the restaurant nonstop. And got super close. We vibed and connected over us having little boys. I had a 3-year-old son at the time and he had a 4-year-old at the time. And I also learned that he had 2 daughters and he had them when he was just 19 years old. And they lived in his hometown. We hung out one night and that one...
This nigga got 3 different kids.
Hold on. Who asked for this story? Who nosy ass was in the comments of her saying how her cousin fucked her husband and said, well, how did you and your husband meet? Nigga, what? Who asked for this?
Yeah, I know his bag of tricks, man. I can't believe we doing this every time. Every time.
He hit every woman. And you know what's crazy? Seeing the picture of him, he looked like he from Augusta. And I just know that as a street nigga, I know exactly what that means. He looked like he from Augusta. Let's watch. We here watching a little bit more. A little bit more. What is the game on? What is the game on? Is that halftime? It's fourth quarter.
The fourth quarter is about to start.
Oh, wait. One minute.
Good demo.
That one night turned into 5 nights, 10 nights, 40 nights.
Whoa, 40 nights. What the fuck?
2 daughters, and he had them when he was just 19 years old, and they lived in his hometown. He hung out one night, and that one night turned into 5 nights, 10 nights, 40 nights. It just never stopped. My sister Dom, and you're gonna hear about her a lot, she helped out with my baby while him and I got to go like on dates and things like that. So I had my own heartbreak from my son's father then at the time, and it was years that passed, maybe like 2 years had already passed, but he kind of like helped me see light, seeing kindness. Even though I wasn't like physically attracted to him, I stopped seeing the physical and I started seeing his heart. He shared a lot with me about his life
What the
and
fuck is in the
his
background?
feelings and things that he's never shared with anybody else, and I could just tell. It was just a great vibe. In 2015, I want to say end of 2014, we ended up moving in together.
Bitch, if you don't take that child in the house, he is just sitting there bored while you.
This is the business she started. I know her game.
If I was single, man, the stuff I would be doing to women, man.
The shit to get off now is I'm starting a business and it's a TikTok.
She said he spent one night, 3 nights, 40 nights. That's not crazy. I wasn't even physically attracted to him, but he showed me his self, his true self.
He was nice to me, and the man ain't been nice to me in so long.
Y'all were actively fucking. Let's talk about that. He spent 40 nights? No way, bro. That don't even make sense.
40 days, 40 nights.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen. He was at least eating her box. This has been another episode of the Let's Keep It a Buck podcast.
I'm talking about in it.
I'm talking about in it. Sponsored by Mystical. Yeah. Listen, man, we will be back on Thursday.
Yeah.
And actively right after this, we will be watching the game on stream, right? All right, Damo?
Yes, we will be on playback right after this, watching the rest of the game.
Now I'm gonna go get Popeyes. My girl not home, so y'all know how that go. I can't believe we doing this.
Yo, stop.
Anyway, Damo, say goodbye to the people.
All right, that's been my favorite midnight snack, and we will be back right after this on playback. Chat, come over to the playback side. Let's watch the game. Let's finish watching the game. It's gonna be great. Go check out my last video on That's Damo on YouTube. Last video is doing really good. I'm getting a lot of positive receptions about talking about serious issues. Yeah, go check that out.
Okay, Bezos, say goodbye to the people.
Peace out, y'all. Appreciate y'all for coming through. Also, watch my video. I can clearly see that it started flatlining at 8 sharp. So the pod affected my video. Go watch that shit, man. Please. It went from a 4 to a 7, Damo. I ain't never seen this before.
Ooh.
Crazy.
I don't actively have a video for y'all to watch besides the other content. Go watch the old content. I might do a Doja Cat apology. There's some other stuff to talk about. New videos every day this week type shit. But until next time, shouts out to Mystical for being the sponsor of the stream, and we'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.